What up, Chase and Andrew? Being a boss is always better. That's prices, Andrew. F Mr. Charlie. Being your own boss, man, the money ain't always great. It's time Mr. Charlie ain't making money. But Mr. Charlie prefer to be the boss than work for somebody. It's time Mr. Charlie ain't making money. He ain't making big money all the time. Keep that in mind. But he'd rather be the boss and not make money all the time than have somebody do what he did to you. So being your own boss, it ain't about just money. It's about the freedom. You can go to Burger King now all you want to. He can't do nothing about it. So even if you don't make the kind of money you want to make all the time, you ain't gonna fire yourself. That's for sure. You're not gonna fire yourself for some bullshit. If I can help it through the grace of God, even when the money down, we ain't making what we used to make in trucking, I would still rather work for myself than go make more working for another man. Like right now, it's some places I can go work company driver that make more than what I'm making right now. But it ain't gonna always be like that. But now I gotta deal with somebody telling me where to go, what time to be there, what time I gotta come in, all that type stuff. I ain't with all that. They can have the money. I'm not an owner operator just for the money. Cause I went in, no, I didn't go in for the money. I went in knowing there's gonna be some up time, some bad time. But what make it worth it for me is my independence. I don't want to be nobody's slave. We're gonna always somewhat be a slave to life, but overall, I ain't got as many masters. Let me see. It is. Good evening, y'all. Y'all come on in. Come on, come on, come on. Let's get it. I went and got a new box. I'm looking for the lighter. You see my lighter? No, I got a second computer working over here. I got a new box, right? It ain't doing no better. I got 5G now. 5G ain't no better than the 4G. I got the cable and everything. I'm in the country. So can y'all hear me? I know I'm probably blurry right now. I'm looking at the signal. Y'all hold on a minute. What up, Steve? I need it. What's the day? It's too late now. I'm supposed to have made an appointment. What up, Steve? What up, Steve? The 5G ain't no better, huh? It's crazy, man. All this money. Hold on, y'all. Don't go nowhere. Is that the better? Oh, God. Well, that's crazy. No matter how much money I spend on this mess, I got wires everywhere, Ethernet cables, Wi-Fi, 5G. Lord have mercy. Well, that's now I got 2 bars instead of 3. Can y'all hear me? Can you see me? A little bit. All right, let's get started. I got a good one for y'all today. Thank you, Robinson family. It look 3G. Now it look like dial up. It don't even look like 3G. It look like dial up. This shit crazy. Anyway, I got a joke for y'all before I get started. It said Windows 95. Hold on. What the hell? Oh, that's my ESPN. They even gave me an ESPN Disney bundle with this mess. So we're gonna give you a poor service, but you get Disney bundle that you're gonna hardly be able to watch. Thank you, Osmond. Now let me get my everything queued up, and I got a joke I want to start. Before I get to the bad news, I got a little joke I want to start out first. Before I get to the doom and gloom,
it was a Haitian
I was looking at dad jokes earlier, right? So I saw a funny joke. I normally don't do jokes, but it was so corny. I had to share it with y'all. Hold on, let me find it. Go to hell with that. All right, y'all. Y'all ready for a joke? Here you go. If Puffy, Puff Daddy, and R. Kelly, listen, if Puff Daddy and R. Kelly started a group, what would be the name of the group? I'm going to ask it again. If Puff Daddy and R. Kelly started a group together, what would be the name of the group? Ha ha ha! Let me see what y'all can come up with. See who's going to come close to the answer. Nope. Kelly Puff. Nope. The Lusters. Nope. 13 Stars. Piper and the Diddlers. Nope. Lucifer said he don't know. You ready? You know how? Oh man, you must have saw it. Berto Too Real. You must have saw it on what's the name of Dad Jokes. Y'all see it? Yep, I saw that on It's called dad jokes, right? Where you have two people telling jokes, and they sit in front of each other, and you tell a corny joke, and the way you win the other person, you're trying to make the other person laugh. You sit, face to face. I tell a joke, you can't laugh. If you laugh, I get a point, and vice versa. It's called dad jokes. It's on YouTube, but different little things that I do to make myself. Now let's get into the serious stuff. Hold on. All right. I want y'all to listen to a couple of clips, right? Because I was talking to a friend of mine, Jason. He probably watching. And he sent me some information that I'm going to share with y'all that y'all probably don't know. And it kind of answers a lot of questions about what's going on, why they letting all these immigrants in here. Like, they blatantly letting them in. It ain't that they're that stupid. They want you to believe they're stupid, but they're not. Miss Harris, well, she probably goofy, but the people that behind the scenes don't care if she's stupid. They running shit. They don't care if Joe Biden has dementia, because he ain't running it no way. Joe Biden has dementia. He's not running the country. Kamala Harris, she's an empty wagon. So even if she wins, she ain't gonna be running the country. No matter how incompetent she is, it don't matter, because she ain't gonna be running it no way. It ain't Obama either. Obama being controlled by these same people. I don't know how y'all give a black man that much power in America. I don't know where y'all got that from. Obama running everything. Since when America been here, what, 200, 300, 400 years? And we just had a black president in 2008. As long as America been here, black people ain't never had that much power in America. But now y'all giving Obama all that power. He the one running everything, a black dude. If we were somewhere else, I probably would believe that. We're in America, y'all. How in the hell is a black dude, and yes, he's really black. This ain't no Kamala Harris. She ain't black. His dad is a pure African. So how y'all come up with Obama still running shit, and he a black dude? Since when they give a black dude that much power? Somebody help me out with that one. I know it ain't Joe Biden who running shit. Kamala Harris ain't running that. Even if she wins, she ain't gonna run that. Where y'all get that Obama stuff from? No, he ain't FBA, but what I'm saying is he's still black. It don't matter to the white supremacy. It don't matter where you from. You black, you black. It don't matter if you ain't from America or you ain't FBA. My point is, when I hear y'all say, oh, it's usually the far right, how we got the far left, which is the Kamala Harris folk, they crazy. Well, you got the far right too, the Marjorie Taylor Greens and all them folk. That's why I say ain't no Republican or Democrat. They both crazy on both sides. Obama ain't no damn Antichrist. See, they go them fake Christians. Y'all don't read the Bible. He don't fit the description of the Antichrist. He ain't doing nothing the Antichrist has said gonna do when he get here. Obama ain't brought no peace. The world ain't worshiping him. Y'all, come on now. Obama was bombing shit when he was in office. He ain't bring no peace. So from here on out, when you fake Christians get in here with fake Christianity, I'm blocking you too. Y'all making me sick. How the hell Obama the Antichrist? And you probably a Christian. What Bible you read that Obama fit the description of the Antichrist? Y'all racist. Point blank, period. Telling me Obama running a black dude. Come on, y'all. Whoever Obama working for He ain't running that. Yeah, he working for somebody. Kamala working for somebody. Joe Biden working for somebody. Hillary Clinton working for somebody. All them bastards working for somebody. But Obama ain't running the show. Oh yeah, like the Democrats say Trump the Antichrist. See what I'm saying about it's crazy on both sides. That's why I don't do neither party. Thank you, Bud Brutus. That's why I don't do neither party. You got crazy on the Democrat side, you got crazy on the Republican side. The Democrats, some of them say Trump is the Antichrist. Then the Republicans say, the crazy ones, Obama the Antichrist. Come on, y'all. Y'all come on here with that dumb, with that foolishness. I'm not trying to make my people dumb. I'm gonna tell you now. If y'all can't figure it out, maybe y'all don't believe in God. Y'all don't believe in spirits and the spirit world and the other. Y'all don't believe in all that. I guess I see. When it's all said and done, God run everything, but God is allowing some things to take place. He's allowing it to take place. So who's in control? Who running this? What we got going on right now? It ain't no human being. It ain't Obama. It ain't Hillary Clinton. It ain't none of them. It ain't no human being. They just workers, minions, imps. Elon Musk is an imp. All them folks are imps. They are. Don't you call them imps? The little workers for the main. They're just workers. China ain't run. China, Russia, none of them folk. These all humans y'all talking about. It's bigger than human beings. I ain't gonna go in there with y'all. Some of y'all don't want to. Y'all don't want that. Y'all really want to be. It's China. China fighting the same demons we fight. Russia fighting the same demons we fight. It's not China. It's not Russia. They are just pawns in the big grand scheme of things. They're just chess pieces, just like America. Now, y'all made me forget my train of thought talking about some damn Obama. Y'all love that damn Obama. Y'all didn't give a black man so much power in America. Y'all really think the white supremacists is going to allow a black man to be truly in charge of everything, telling them what to do? Really? Obama. Y'all be killed. Y'all killing me with that. They are human beings working for non-human. That's all I'm gonna tell you about that. Now let's get this going right here. Thank you, Pam Warren. I appreciate that because they don't want to pay me for these live, and they're gonna probably flag it once I get off of here. Y'all stop that. Trump ain't the answer. First of all, if y'all believe in the Bible, go read it, please, before y'all come out here commenting about Bible stuff. You talking to a dude that's read the Bible from front to back. So if you're gonna talk Bible stuff, go read it first. Whether you believe in it or not, it was times I didn't believe in it. So whether you believe it's the word of God or not, at least go read it before you quote it. Talking about you giving Antichrist names. That's like somebody come talking about Jesus coming back October 31st. I had a dream. I saw it in a vision. Jesus is going to return October 31st, 2024. If you don't know your Bible, some of y'all will believe that. But the Bible say no man knows the day nor the hour. But some of y'all so gullible, right? As in, no man knows. But there are some people that will believe somebody that came back and said, I died and came back to life and I saw Jesus in heaven. He told me he'll be back October 31st on Halloween. There are some people that believe that. So therefore, I ain't surprised that some people believe Obama is the Antichrist. Some people believe Trump is the Antichrist. And the Bible don't describe neither one of them boys as the Antichrist. They don't fit the description. The Bible describes the Antichrist to you. What are y'all talking about? No, Obama ain't one of us, or he done would have made president. Ain't none of them us. None of them. So therefore, you got a guy like, I mean, y'all call me crazy, whatever you want. I see Trump as one of us, even though he's a billionaire. He's not one of them. If I was to become a billionaire right now, I would be an outcast amongst other billionaires. I want my energy drink and the little pink lemonade out the freezer. So I'm just being honest with y'all. Y'all, I can't do that. So let me get into this right here.
American, both Donald Trump.
Hold on. All righty. Speaker. Y'all ready for this doom and gloom?
I definitely agree with you on that. But how do you feel about Trump's second assassination attempt?
I believe that both Donald Trump assassination attempts were staged to improve his popularity, and to rebrand him as a victim.
Disclaimer. I don't agree with everything Dr. Umar said. So you got to take the good with the bad. I don't believe the attempt was staged. He do. He believed, if y'all follow him, I mean, he going to start a school too. He ain't started it. So I don't agree with everything he says. I don't agree with majority of what he said. But I just want y'all to we got to get through this bullshit. I want y'all to hear something. When you hear it, then it'll make sense why I played this. And then when I go into my next clip, y'all will know where I'm going with it. Some of this shit he's saying, you got to take it with a grain of salt. All right? Just keep that in mind. Dr. Umar, those who have listened to him before, y'all know what's up with it.
And not a perpetrator. If you noticed, ever since the first assassination attempt, there has been almost no conversation on January 6th. There has been almost no conversation in Donald Trump initiating a riot in the nation's capital. No conversation at all. That was the purpose of these assassination attempts, to make Donald Trump.
That's some bullshit. First of all, they ain't discussing not the assassination, the January 6th, because they prosecuting him. What they gonna talk about? They got that shit in court. They had his ass right now. It's just the election going on. What? Cause it ain't in the news. They took all the attention off. No, it didn't take no attention off January 6th. They still on. You think the Democrats forgot about that? Are they about to lose this election? You really think they ain't think about January 6th no more? Because of this, what this dude talking about? Just listen to. I'm gonna tell you y'all will see what I'm talking about. Hold on.
Like a victim of crime and not a perpetrator of it, and they have done a very good job doing so. They playing games. They playing games, bro. They are absolutely playing games. Art, when I look at this election, And as I've looked at this election since the last time you and I spoke, which was right after, Kamala declared she was going to step in with Joe, I believe that the global white power structure wants Kamala. I absolutely do. The Democratic agenda is so in alignment with the one world order. Everything from the LGBT to the kids to the COVID, all of that is in alignment with what they want to do. The problem is Donald Trump is so popular. See, Donald Trump is a nationalist, Art. They don't want a nationalist. They don't want someone who's looking out for the best interests of America. They want someone who's looking out for the best interests of the global elites. And that is the difference.
Now, that's the first truth he told. Remember, I just told y'all Dr. Umar talk a lot of bullshit, but every now and then he'll throw some truth in. Every now and then, Dr. Umar tell the truth. That's something I've been saying. Donald Trump is a nationalist. You are a nationalist. Anyone that puts America first is an American nationalist. You got a nationalist which believes in country first, and then you got globalists that believe in the worldwide, the big world, what have you. I got to be careful what I say. Right, you got to filter Dr. Umar Johnson into it. You got to filter him. Sometimes he tell the truth. He be on some deep real, and then on some other times he be like, aliens are coming. So you got to be careful when you watch him. But he just said, they don't want Trump because he's a nationalist. He believes in the best interest of America. Did y'all not hear him say that? Okay.
Democrats. The question is, are they willing to cheat Trump out of the election and risk a full-scale revolt by poor white America? That's the question.
It won't be just poor white America.
That is the question. Are we willing to risk a social catastrophe if Donald Trump is cheated out of the election? In my opinion, Art, I believe he's the front runner. Even though they're reporting that Kamala has a slight edge, I'm not buying it. I believe Donald Trump is the front runner. And I believe he won the last election. I believe he beat Joe Biden, but got cheated. And it don't make a difference to me who wins because none of them care about black folks. I want to be clear about that. But I believe he beat Joe Biden. If he gets cheated again, I don't think white America takes this laying down. I cannot see white America taking this laying down if he gets cheated again. The question is, are they willing to risk a civil war?
Let me rewind that. Even Dr. Umar writes sometimes. I just read the comment. Even a broke clock is right twice a day. Even a broke clock is right 2 times a day or whatever. Y'all know what I'm saying. Let me put some invites in here. Let me drop this link for y'all. I forgot. Thank you, everybody. It's awesome. Don't y'all be scared to join me in here now. When I'm dropping this link, I done paid all this money for this stuff, and y'all don't want to come on. Don't be scared. All right. Let me see if I went back for it. I want y'all listen now.
I believe he's the front runner. Even though they're reporting that Kamala, and risk a full-scale revolt. Everything from the LGBT to the kids to the COVID, all of that is in alignment with what they want to do. The problem is Donald Trump is so popular. See, Donald Trump is a nationalist, Art. They don't want a nationalist. They don't want someone who's looking out for the best interests of America. They want someone who's looking out for the best interests of the global elites. And that is the Democrats. The question is, are they willing to cheat Trump out of the election and risk a full-scale revolt by poor white America? That's the question. That is the question. Are we willing to risk a social catastrophe if Donald Trump is cheated out of the election? In my opinion, Art, I believe he's the front runner. Even though they're reporting that Kamala has a slight edge, I'm not buying it. I believe Donald Trump is the front runner. And I believe he won the last election. I believe he beat Joe Biden, but got cheated. And it don't make a difference to me who wins because none of them care about black folks. I want to be clear about that. But I believe he beat Joe Biden. If he gets cheated again, I don't think white America takes this laying down. I cannot see white America taking this laying down if he gets cheated again. The question is, are they willing to risk a civil war, a potential civil war in this country if he's cheated again? That's the question. Brother, when I watched the presidential debate.
Y'all see where I'm going with this? I got something else for you. But keep that in mind. Now, he's saying he don't think poor white Americans will go for it. It ain't going to be poor, just like poor white folk. It ain't none of us going for it. A lot of us are opening our eyes, not even myself, to saying, hold on, did he really lose the last one? Now that I'm seeing some things differently now, I felt like, man, you crazy. You ain't get cheated. You lost fair and square when I was a Democrat. Now that I'm an independent and I'm looking at things a little differently, did he really lose the last one? I have to ask myself. I got to be careful though. But the thing is, there are millions of people that believe he won the last one. And there's millions of people, including myself, like right now, ain't no way that woman to win this election fair and square. Ain't no way that many people stupid enough to think that woman really qualified. Yeah, even the ones who really love her, her sorority sisters, the AKAs, and the I'm for her to apply and all them folk, they don't really think she that great. They just hate Trump. They're not for her. It ain't a whole lot of them people, y'all, that think, after especially seeing that interview last night on Fox, ain't no way you got that many people believe that woman now is qualified and ready to be the president of the United States in these times we living in right now. Ain't no way she'll win a legitimate election. She couldn't beat me. You heard what I said. She couldn't beat me fair and square in an election. I would beat her running for president. And I don't know shit about none of it. Well, yes, I do. Let me stop. I'll do a better job than her with no experience at being no president or being a politician. I would do better than her. She wasn't winning before the Fox interview. If that woman wins, there's a lot of people that ain't gonna believe. They're gonna believe ain't no way she won fair and square, and it's gonna be some trouble. And you know who else believe that? Joe Biden and the administration. They believe it too. You know how I know? Because they're getting prepared to do something they've never done before. Hold on. They're getting ready to do something they've never done before in preparation for this election. Now, I got to be careful how I say this because y'all know how sensitive YouTube is. You know how that goes. So I gotta be careful what I say. Maybe this will help. Disclaimer. These are opinions, YouTube. Just opinions. For entertainment purposes only. Not intended to start any type of social unrest, any type of violence. I'm not intending to start any type of none of that. We just talking, and it's opinion. These are not facts, okay? I ain't telling nobody to go do nothing. These are just opinions, okay, YouTube? So, they already knowing the plans. That's just my speculation. Like he just said, they not gonna let him win. I would be surprised if he won. Not because he ain't winning, because I think if it went fair and square, he would win in a landslide. I'm talking about he would take just about every state if it's fair and square. Everybody's awesome. I don't care what you are. Right? I don't hate you. As long as you don't disrespect me, I ain't gonna disrespect you. Whatever you are. Love you. Exactly, Linda Faye. I'm trying to be careful what I say. I'm just a crazy dude on YouTube. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm just trying to get some views, some likes, and some subscriptions. Okay, YouTube? I ain't telling nobody to go do nothing wrong. Do not break the law. Do not do nothing you ain't got no business doing. This is just entertainment. Don't take this serious. I'm just entertaining y'all, okay? They're just conspiracy theories and opinions. These are not facts. I am not Alex Jones telling y'all these are facts. I'm letting you know ahead of time. These are opinions and conspiracy theories. I don't know none of this shit. I'm just talking, running my damn mouth, all right? Good. Y'all got that right. Y'all heard me. I don't know shit. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm running my damn mouth. I just want y'all to watch, hit the like button, send me some cash apps, whatever else you feel like doing. I'm just trying to get some money. Okay, thank you.
Customize and save with. And then they wait on-call attorney who will. Hey there, friends. You ever wondered why the federal government, especially now when it's being weaponized against normal, good, law-abiding people, you ever wonder why they haven't just mowed a bunch of us down, not unlike what the ATF did to Mount Alscott and Little Rock? But you wonder why they don't just do that? I'll tell you why. There's an act called the Posse Comitatus Act that has essentially protected us, at least for the last 4 years. First, guys, go check out my friends Attorneys on Retainer. These guys are not an insurance company as far as carry insurance for your firearm. These are legitimate attorneys who are just what they say. They're on retainer. These guys are ready to answer your call. When you do call, there is an on-call attorney who will take your call. So in the event you have to use your firearm, you are not dancing around with some $12 an hour phone clerk who doesn't know anything about law and doesn't know what it takes to protect you. You will be met with an attorney on the other line. Sign up now with my friends, Attorneys on Retainer, for optimal protection. And in the unlikely event you have to draw your carry firearm in self-defense, use my code FTATF and receive $50 off your individual sign-up fee. That's Attorneys on Retainer. Guys, remember Ron Paul, the dad of Rand Paul? This guy was ahead of his time as far as knowing the freedom that we were looking for when our founders established the United States. Again, ahead of his time, because people thought he was crazy back when he was saying these things. oh, this will never happen to us. Again, looks like he was ahead of his time. He said this week.
U.S. military now is authorized to kill Americans on the U.S. soil. That can't be possible.
Yeah.
This would open up the door for the careless use, and it's more frequent and legal. It'll be legal now, so nobody will have to worry about it. Send in the troops. We need you to shoot a couple of these people. Yeah. They're opposing our policies. They're demonstrating against COVID rules or something they'll come up with. So I think it's very, very dangerous.
What he's talking about is a brand new directive that was released a couple of weeks ago. The DoD intelligence and intelligence-related activities and defense intelligence component assistance to law enforcement agencies and other civil authorities. Now, it's a big word salad, kind of like what Kamala Harris would deliver to us. But the main things you want to look at is DoD and assistance to law enforcement and agencies and other civil authorities. I'm not going to bore you with all of the details, but I want to point out some of the things that you need to be aware of, like no Department of Defense civilian employee or member of the armed forces will engage in or conspire to engage in assassination. That's kind of an odd thing to include, wouldn't you think? I mean, wouldn't you think that was already a thing? Oh, let's make sure that none of our people are going off assassinating people. By the way, completely unrelated, have you noticed all the assassination attempts against Donald Trump? Just saying. Really, really odd and coincidental. And it continues further down. You're going to see this section does not apply to defense intelligence component assistance concerning the protection of the president, vice president, and other designated dignitaries. Very odd that they're including this kind of wording right in the middle of all the questioning about the Secret Service and the protections afforded to president, vice president, and again, dignitaries like Donald Trump. Very strange that this wording is suddenly being caught.
Now, I'm going to play one more about this same particular thing. A guy I think explains it a little better. Now, you heard Dr. Umar say what would happen if they somehow, finagle this election. That poor whites ain't going for it. Not 2 times in a row. You got away with it the first time, but you won't get away with it the second time. Are they willing to risk that? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. So, hold on. You know that people always find something to complain about. You know you can share the screen, right? Yeah, I know that. I don't know how to do it. I ain't got time to be getting nobody to try to show me how to do it. I'm doing good. Just like to see it, that'll work just fine. If you don't like it, bye. This is the way I'm gonna do it. I ain't spending no money. I figured a way around all that. I'm 52 years old. I'm doing good to have this shit like this. Be trying to figure out split screens, do this, do that. I ain't with all that shit. When I get enough money, I'm gonna start paying folks to do it. This is a split screen right here when I do this shit right here. Okay? YouTube. Would y'all inform these people that they are not forced to be here? YouTube, will y'all put it on the top of my page? You don't have to watch Big Ward if you don't like what he's doing. Somehow, some people don't know that. So I'm asking YouTube while y'all watching and monitoring me and everything I say, could you also put some on top of my page saying, hey, if you don't like Big Ward, the way he do his channel, his ghetto reaction videos, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing my own way of reacting to a video. YouTube ain't gonna charge you if you get the F on. In the words of Frank Sinatra, I did it my way. Go find, if y'all don't know who Frank Sinatra is, go check out Frank Sinatra. I did it my way. So I'm asking YouTube, while y'all in the process of monitoring and censoring everything I say and do, could y'all also let these people know, the ones who don't know, that they don't have to let me know that they're going to unsubscribe, that you're not going to penalize them, you're not going to take their account, you're not going to fine them, you're not going to do anything. So they don't have to give me a 2 weeks notice or whatever that they're going to unsubscribe. They can just go on unsubscribe. No love lost. Nobody going to pull up in front of your house in black Suburbans asking, why did you unsubscribe from Big Ward Channel? Ain't none of that going to happen. So you don't have to let me know you're going to unsubscribe. If you don't like the way I'm showing my videos on here with the dirty screen on my phone, you can leave. Nothing going to happen. There's some other channels on right now as we speak. What is wrong with y'all? Come back now, Jesus. Lord have mercy. If a war do break out, don't you get your ass no foxhole with me. I can see y'all in the foxhole now with the war going on. Big war, your rifle dirty. I'm out here busting. Pow, 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 pow. Mowing down the enemy everywhere. And you look over at me, Big War. Why you hold your M16 like that? You ain't holding it right. That's the type of folks y'all is. You overlooking the fact that I'm in the foxhole with your fight. You talking about my rifle dirty. I'm going to unsubscribe. I don't like how you holding your rifle, Big Ward. Oh, Lord have mercy. That's what we're dealing with. Keep that in mind, folks. If something actually happens in this country, civil unrest, maybe I can use that word. Keep that in mind. Who you might be fighting alongside. That's why you need to go and have your stuff together now. I already have your little clique. Y'all need to be forming who y'all gonna be with, you know what I mean? I gotta be, Cause some of these folks ain't gonna fight nothing. I don't like how you got your phone up there. You know you can do split screen, right? Or the one be complaining. They still complaining about the oil on my roof. Long as that oil been on the roof of my car, ain't realized I don't give a fuck. You know how much breath you just lost? Telling me about something I don't care nothing about? People still complaining about the oil on the roof of my Toyota. I can't listen to what you're saying because the oil on the roof distracted me. Guess who care? Who? These nuts. Anyway. Oh, Lord. Help me, y'all. Help me. Let me get to this next one. In case y'all didn't know, this is where I'm going with this, all right? The U.S. military don't have authority to kill Americans on American soil, right? So that's designed to keep the military from turning against the American people, our own military. It's been like that for a minute now. The U.S. military cannot shoot American citizens on American soil. It's a law for that. Hold on, let me drop this link again. if you want to come on, hit that link right there. I'll do it one more time. Y'all know the routine. I rock hard. It was the National Guard. It was the National Guard. That's where I'm going to go now. Pay attention, rock hard. That's the way it was. These folks, the Biden administration, September 27th, just made it legal. Well, it ain't just the National Guard no more. They legalized, like they're preparing for something big to happen on our soil, to where they're gonna need the military to be able to fight against their own citizens.
The Harris-Biden administration just authorized lethal force by the military on United States citizens. Y'all, we need to pay attention.
Listen again. I rock hard. Check this dude out. He explains a lot better what I'm saying to y'all. Remember what I led off with Dr. Umar. Remember what I led off with Dr. Umar saying about this election. He believed what happened in the last one. I never thought I would hear Umar say that.
The Harris-Biden administration just authorized lethal force by the military on United States citizens. Y'all, we need to pay attention to this. I was given this, it's a copy of the Department of Defense directive that was updated on September 27th. I got this about 3 weeks ago. Literally, I got this the night that the storm happened here, Hurricane Helene, and I've been just tied up trying to help as many people as I can here. And now I'm finally getting a chance to record this video. This is a terrible, terrible thing. I have the directive. Like I said, I've had it for about 3.5 weeks. And yesterday, I was doing my due diligence. I read this directive, and I even reached out to some of my friends who are currently serving in the United States military in different branches at very high ranking levels. Some of them in support, some of them in SF, Special Forces, and this is legit. And this is the same directive they got, and it's not good. Never before has the United States military been able to take lethal force action on American citizens in the homeland. But here we are. Why? Because they think that there will be civil unrest in 3 weeks or 4 weeks for the election? 3 weeks. And when they tell you who they are, ladies and gentlemen, believe them. And they're telling us who they are. You know, Biden has said for years now, if you think you're going to defeat the United States military, you're going to need an F-16. Remember all that bullshit? Well, he just cleared the military to take action. Here is the DoD Directive 5240.01 that was just updated, like I said, September 27th. And it is the DoD intelligence and intelligence-related activities and defense intelligence component assistance to law enforcement agencies and other civil authorities. Now, rather than just show you the one paragraph that is going to make your eyes bleed, let's see what it's applicable to, okay? This issuance applies to the Office of the Secretary of Defense, the military departments, the Office of the Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff and the Joint Staff, the combatant commands, the Office of Inspector General of the Department of Defense, the defense agencies, the Department of Defense field activity.
Before I go any further, this is just for entertainment purposes only. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. This ain't real. I don't know who this man is. Yes, this paperwork he's showing is real, and you can go pull it up from the Department of Defense if you want to see it for yourself. I don't know who this man is, though. I don't believe none of this. And y'all shouldn't believe it either. It's all lies. It ain't real. I'm doing it for entertainment. Okay, now that I got that out the way, y'all notice how they've been trying their best to get rid of all of our assault rifles. You don't need them. What you need an assault rifle for? And we've been saying forever, just in case we have to defend the homeland against foreign enemies or domestic enemies. We don't have assault rifles just for somebody to break in my house. Yeah, a 9mm good for that, or a shotgun for somebody breaking in the house. We got those big guns just in case. You know what I mean? Weapons of war. Well, if a war break out, that don't mean the military gonna be the only one fighting in a war. We might have to take up arms, the citizens too, right? Notice how for the last few years they've been trying to take up all. They don't want the American people to have ARs and stuff like that, right? They've been big on it. And I keep telling y'all that them guns been around forever, and we weren't having no school shootings. Now all of a sudden we got school shootings all the time, and they want to blame it on the gun. Every time a school shooting happens, they want to go take the first thing they want to holler, gun control. I'm from the South, deep South. When I was in school, the country boys, them hunting boys, they have deal on the back truck at homeroom. You go out on lunch, they got a deal laying across the tail of the damn pickup truck in the parking lot in high school. They went hunting that morning. Got rifles everywhere in the truck, all types of guns. No school shootings. Guns ain't just came around since we've been having these school shootings. So why y'all blaming the guns? Every time a school shooting, mass shooting happen, take the guns. We gotta have gun control. No, y'all want gun control because this bullshit here, and you don't want us to be able to defend ourselves against all enemies, foreign and domestic. The Constitution says defend against all enemies, foreign and domestic. We got some domestic. Well, let me stop. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We on the same page. That's why y'all here. So they've been trying to get rid of our guns. I wonder why. Nate said, ain't shit gonna happen. You know what, Nate? Even though you goofy here, I hope you're right. Nate said, who wants to bet ain't shit gonna happen? You're goofy. But I hope you're right. Who do you think want to be at war around this bitch? On Broad Street, on Martin Luther King Avenue, you at war. You think somebody really want that? I want to go to work in the morning, hang out on the weekend, blow it back out here and there. I don't want to be in no goddamn foxhole with no dude talking about my gun got dirt on it. You think I'm sitting right here like I want to go in some type of what? I got a 12-year-old son I want to see grow up and have a good life. And so I hope you're right. There ain't nothing gonna happen. I hope this is some bullshit. Oh, it's just, that big war, that doom and gloom. He just trying to get views on YouTube. I hope that's all it is. You know goddamn well that ain't all it is. Now you sit around here and don't be ready then. You sit around here and think it's a game, and I'm just on here just running my mouth, which I am. Oh, I forgot. YouTube, I am just running my mouth. I am running my mouth. I don't know what the hell. You right. Ain't shit gonna happen. Okay. Boy, that's freedom of speech. What the hell is that? You can say what you want to say, you just can't say it on here.
Inspector General of the Department of Defense, the defense agencies, the Department of Defense field activities, and all other organizational entities within the Department of Defense referred to collectively in this issuance as the DoD components. Now, this issuance does not apply to activities conducted by the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency pursuant to Section 442 of Title 10 of the U.S. Code or Section 3045 of Title 50 of the U.S. Code for A, humanitarian assistance, B, disaster readiness, response, and recovery, C, maritime and aeronautical safety of navigation, D, environmental and security vulnerability studies, E, mapping, charting, and geodetic missions, F, other similar activities not constituting foreign intelligence or counterintelligence. Okay, so of those things that it does not apply to, it wouldn't take but a single order from above to turn that into a different scenario where they're going to say there's public and civil unrest. And here's the part that everybody should be aware of. This is the part a lot of people have been reaching out about in the last couple of weeks here, and I have verified it. This is the one that everybody got issued, and my friends in the military have all said the same thing, that this was not
Okay, have you heard about this dental implant provider that was somehow able to make getting permanent dental implants affordable? Okay, so
this was not accidentally included. Here it is. You go to section 3.3, levels of authority. Subject to paragraph 3.1, defense intelligence components may provide personnel to assist a federal department or agency, including a federal law enforcement agency or a state or local law enforcement agency, when lives are in danger in response to a request for such assistance in accordance with the following approval authorities. 1, the Secretary of Defense may approve any type of requested permissible assistance prescribed in paragraph 3.2. 2, the decision to approve requests for these types of permissible assistance described in paragraph 3.2 to law enforcement agencies and other civil authorities are reserved to the Secretary of Defense. A, provision of personnel to support response efforts for civil
What this is saying, it's a lot of legal jargon. Now, y'all saying drop the link as far as to this video. I don't know how to do all that on here, so I'm gonna show y'all the guy's channel. Can y'all see that Guns and Gadgets Second Amendment news? Can y'all see that channel? If y'all want to see that video and more video, I guess, from him. Y'all can see that? Now, basically what that is saying, September 27th of this year, recent, 2 months September. No, last month. September 27th, the Joe Biden administration did something that has never been done before. He authorized the U.S. military to use force against American citizens on American soil. This is no conspiracy theory here. This ain't conspiracy theory. There's an actual document, the actual orders, the bill, the law, whatever the hell it was, showing that Joe Biden, you think Joe Biden really signed that? The Biden administration authorized. You think that some bitch somewhere really thinking about all that type stuff, somewhere sucking on a damn latte or something, eating chocolate ice cream. You really think he the one who actually authorized this? The mind state he in right now. He ain't running shit. But the president or whoever controlling the president is the only one that can authorize something like this. Y'all really believe Joe Biden is in the right state of mind to authorize this? It's been done. Somebody did it. Somebody has given the U.S. military the authority, the right. But see, we got family members in the military. Are they going to follow those orders? That's the question. Will our military follow orders when they're ordered to attack American citizens on American soil? Their own mothers, their own brothers, sisters, cousins. See, these are your family members. If you're in the military right now, listen to me, and you receive that order to attack California, to attack South Dakota, New York, go in there and attack, they in there rioting, cause they're talking about Trump won the election, it was stolen. Now it's a civil war. Go in there and gun them down. How many of your family members in the military are going to follow that order? So now we're going to have that problem going on because you're going to have people in the military saying, no, I ain't shooting down my own people. Those are American citizens right there. So they already prepared for that too. They already prepared for that. They thinking ahead of time. They already know that if they gave that order to the military to turn on your own family, your own citizens, your own country, a lot of them ain't gonna do it. Right? So they got a backup plan. You know what the backup plan is? You remember a couple of weeks ago I showed y'all the video where they're allowing illegal immigrants into the military? Is it making sense now? They're allowing illegal immigrants into our military and offering them citizenship if they join. Why is that? For a time such as this, when they order the U.S. military to attack American citizens and the Americans that are in the military can't make themselves fight against their own people, they're going to tell the immigrants to do it. They don't mind doing it. They have no loyalty to us. These are just conspiracy theories. But the document ain't no conspiracy. That happened September 27th, 2024. The Biden administration authorized the U.S. military to use deadly force against American citizens. Let me repeat that again for those in the back that don't believe ain't shit gonna happen. This is verifiable. This ain't just big word on YouTube talking shit. The Biden administration, no, let me repeat that. The Biden-Harris administration just authorized something that has never been done before. Just authorized the U.S. military to use deadly force against American citizens. Am I lying? Why would they do that? It's true. YouTube, you can censor me, whatever you want to do. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. So YouTube, you want to censor me, block whatever you want to do. I go to work, whatever. But I ain't lying. It's true. All this was planned out years ago. That's why they letting all them damn illegals in here. And then allowing them to join. What country allows illegal immigrants into their country and then join their military? What country does that besides us? What country in their right mind would do that? What sovereign nation would allow foreigners, outsiders, to come into their country illegally and then allow them in the military? What so-called democracy? Y'all talking about Russia and China, they communists. Well, our president just signed an order. They ain't no better than what China does against their own citizens. What makes us any better than China now? and Russia now, and North Korea now. What makes us any better? See, that's what made us different than them. We wouldn't use our military against their own citizens. Now we will. Y'all remember that? When we used to talk crazy about how Russia and China and, Tiananmen Square, how the military attacked the protesters in the... Y'all remember that a few years ago? Tiananmen Square, that's the name of it in China. The military went in there and killed all of those citizens, Chinese citizens. And we said, wow, that's horrible. That wouldn't happen here. Well, guess what? The Joe Biden administration just authorized it to happen here. If he deemed fit that, hey, we need to send the military in there, them Americans in there acting up. They won't act right. Go in there and get some order going. Pop, 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 pop. There's some shit about to pop off, y'all. Just an opinion. Opinion. And y'all wonder why I'm always talking doom and gloom? What else I'm going to talk about? When I'm knowing this type of shit going on, what am I supposed to talk about? Oh, it's Thursday night football. Who winning the game? Oh, Big Meech just got out of jail. What am I supposed to talk about? I see some of y'all talking about Big Meech. He got out just in time to go to war. He probably going to say, damn, I should have stayed my ass in jail. What the hell y'all got going on out here? Welcome home, Big Meech. Have fun. So let me get this straight. We have the elections, November 5th. Kamala Harris wins. The people be like, oh, hell no. We know damn well she ain't won. And people gonna be like, hell no. We in trouble with her as the president. She can't even answer a question. So they decide, you know what? We take it to the streets. We're not having this. Y'all not gonna do this again. You know, the poor white folk Dr. Umar just was talking about. Come to find out it ain't gonna be just poor white folks. It's gonna be black folks too. A lot of other folks. See, it ain't just poor white folks that love America and want the country to survive. It ain't just poor white folks. I don't know where he get that shit from. Y'all dead wrong if you think it's just poor white folks that love America. Poor white folks. No, buddy. It ain't gonna be just poor white folks out there. It's gonna be Americans out there of all kinds saying, give me liberty or give me fill in the blank. If you ain't go to school, you don't know the hell I'm talking about. But if you decide as an American citizen, hey, I don't agree with this, something ain't right, this wrong, y'all just, no. And you take to the streets. Joe Biden, just remember this. The military is now authorized to turn on you. Your own military has now been authorized. For some reason, right before the election, what a coincidence, right before the election, September 27th, this order has been signed. And most people don't know nothing about it. They don't even know. Did y'all know? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that our military has now been authorized to shoot us as American citizens? Our own military. a military that I was in is now authorized to shoot me. The same military I was in, that I served in, is now authorized to shoot me by the Biden administration or whoever is actually running it. It ain't him. It's some bullshit going on. And the thing about what I'm telling y'all is all verifiable. It's public information. You just have to go look for it. They ain't gonna put it on the news for you. You have to go look for it yourself. But if you look for it, they gotta show it to you. It's public record. There's not some big war just saying on his YouTube channel. You're a conspiracy, the new Alex Jones. No, this ain't this real. September 27th, it went into effect. The U.S. military can use deadly force. Now they said lethal against American citizens. That has never been allowed since the beginning of this country. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. But the Dow Jones is up. To you AKAs, your soror. You with her. Them people selling us out. The enemy within. And I was looking at one of these people that be selling gold. Well, buy gold, the American dollar from the crash, blah, 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 buy gold. Hold on. My sinuses, y'all. Buy gold, they tell you. Buy gold. Let me ask y'all a question. What the hell is gold gonna do when you got troops marching down the street? What you gonna do with gold? The gold you're gonna need is that full metal jacket. The ones I got, they look gold. They ain't real gold, but the color's gold. You know what I mean? I got plenty of gold. That's the gold I got. If you're gonna invest in some gold, full metal jacket. You see these people trying to sell you something. Trying to sell you some gold. Buy gold, the economy gonna crash. And then the thing about it, here's the crazy thing. If I'm gonna buy some gold, it's gonna be in my safe. You buying gold, but you ain't got the gold. It's somewhere else. You shitting me? Send me the gold. I'm like the leprechaun now. Where's me gold? What the hell I look like buying some gold? You talking about I own some gold is in my portfolio. No, it's going to be in my pocket if I'm going to buy some gold. Buy some gold. Okay, I done bought it. Now, where is that? Send me. No, it's going to be, we're going to keep it in your portfolio. Well, what am I going to do with it? If it's in my portfolio and some shit pop off, we get attacked, and I need my gold. It's in your portfolio. I'm going to be just like that damn leprechaun. I'm coming to get some gold. You talking about it in my portfolio. Buy gold bullion, buy gold, invest in gold. I want my gold in my pocket. Hold on, Wes. I got you coming up. I got one more thing. Don't go nowhere. I got you, Wes. You next. You first. I want to give y'all some good news. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all some good news. Y'all gonna love this good news. I want to get past some of the doom and gloom. Let me give you some good news. Got some good news for y'all.
Have you noticed your Android phone getting slower over time? That's a serious red flag that your phone might be infected with malware.
But first, let's bring in our market panel. Tony Roth of Wilmington Trust and Kevin Mon of Hennion and Walsh Asset Management. We have you both on set here with me, so welcome. Kevin, I'll start with you. S&P 500, 41st all-time high for the S&P so far this year. Where do we go from here?
How much higher can it go, Morgan? We also saw that consumer confidence dip to a 3-year low earlier today as well. And I think consumers are starting to get more and more concerned with the pace of this economic slowdown. They see that the Federal Reserve's first interest rate cut was 50 basis points, not 25 basis points. We also know that they plan on cutting by another 50 basis points this year and yet another 100 basis points next year. If, in fact, they're so focused on getting inflation back to their 2% target, and they don't forecast that to the end of 2026, why are they cutting rates so aggressively? I think the Federal Reserve is concerned with the strength of the labor market. They're concerned with the pace of this economic slowdown, and consumers and investors are starting to pick up on that as well.
And certainly we have had some Fed speak this week that has talked about the onus that is now on the labor market. Even just some of the data we got today, a few different components across a few different readings showing some weakening in the labor market as well. One of the things that propelled the market today, though, was the stimulus actions we saw in China, which actually caused materials in the S&P to be the best performing sector. Is China investable, or do you steer clear?
We steer clear for the most part. We have a market weight to emerging markets, but we let our active managers just.
The Dow Jones is up. Aren't you just excited and happy? How does that make you feel? It makes me feel all moist. I feel a little tingly inside. The Dow Jones is up. Hey, y'all, look. If y'all want to go buy some gold, buy all the gold you want. Buy all the gold you want. You can go out there to Dodge City and mine you some gold. Get all the gold you want. Don't listen to Big Ward. Hey, who am I? I'm just, hey, I ain't trying to, I don't mean no harm. You want to buy some gold and put it in your safe, go right ahead. Buy you some gold. I'm buying me some 5.56s, a whole bunch of them. And then I'm going to come get your gold. How y'all like that Halloween laugh? You go buy your gold. I'm gonna go buy these 5.56s or whatever that number is, 7.62, whichever one I got. You go buy the gold. I'm buying the 5.56s, a whole bunch of them, and some body armor. And I'm gonna come get your gold. Because you didn't buy those things I just named. You bought gold. You thought you was ready for when the shit hit the fan. I can go hit a Walmart and get me a loaf of bread, some bologna, some pack of lunch meat, and some goddamn chicken wings. Take this piece of gold. Let me get some guests in here. Where's you up? What up, young man? How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you doing? Can you hear me well?
I'm good. What's on your mind?
Well, yeah, doom and gloom, man.
Reality.
Yeah, just living in reality. So
whether we like it or not, whether you want to hear it or not, it's what we got.
Yeah. Because I was just doing some DoorDash. I only made $50.
Damn. How long it took?
No, I mean, 2 hours. Not bad, you know.
Yeah, that ain't bad. That ain't all day.
Yeah, no. But no, I've been laid off for about a month. Work has.
Damn.
I'm still on the books.
So you still getting paid?
Kinda. Not really. If they have hours, I get my unemployment, and I'm on the book. I'm kind of, man, I'm cheating the system. I don't care. But I'm getting
the system cheating you.
Yeah. That's what
You
Grandpa
can't
says.
cheat. You can't cheat the system. Don't believe that. You're not cheating the system.
Yeah.
They're cheating you. You just find a way to not get screwed so hard. You put a little grease on it.
Yeah. Unemployment. I just had to talk to the lady today. They can't really help. You know what I mean? They just tell you the same thing. Like, oh, update your resume. Call the places. I'm like, I already, you know, nobody's hiring. Apparently they're hiring, but
Where?
doesn't seem like it. Almost.
What
Well,
city
I'm
what
in
city you from?
Massachusetts. I'm in
Massachusetts?
Central Mass. So Worcester,
Damn.
metro area.
Yeah.
But I do construction and I do solar. So I applied to a bunch of, you know, laborer kind of positions.
So
Nobody
you
calling
do
back.
construction.
Yeah.
Are you illegal? You an American citizen?
Yeah.
You legal?
Yeah.
So you born and raised in America?
Yeah.
Oh no, you ain't getting no construction job.
Yeah. I know.
You ain't getting no construction job. You born here.
And you know what's funny? The current company that I was with, I ended up making $40 an hour. So I almost make $100,000 a year. I'm 28, by the way. So it took 3 years to get to that point. But now that I've been,
long.
I mean, I earned it, man. I won't lie. I did what I had to do on my end, get more certificates. But I was gonna say, now that I got laid off, yeah, man, I could see what's going on. Where everybody's saying like, oh, it's hard to find jobs, the economy. And I'm like, damn, bro. Because now I see what's going on. I'm like, ooh. Okay. I don't think these places are hiring. They just say they're hiring. You know what I mean? Or I don't know what the hell's going on. You know?
No, that's to make the administration look good. They're not hiring. Ain't no hiring for what? And it's no money flowing. They don't need help. We live in one big lie.
Yeah, man.
And anybody that wakes up from that lie and stop living that lie, they come against them. They start flagging my channel. You know, little knick-knack stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
crazy, man. Yeah, because I do solar, so it's true. Because if the homeowner, because most of my solar gigs come from homeowners. So if a homeowner can't afford it, then I can't work. And then if
they can't afford it.
Exactly. So, and it gets to the point where if the businesses can't afford it, then that's it. You're completely fucked. You know what I mean?
We've been fucked.
Oh yeah. I'm seeing that right now, man. But you know, I got my ammo, like you said, you know, 5.56. I got my 7. I don't know if it's okay for me to show it on here.
No.
Okay, all right.
We know what you're talking about.
We got this. We got this.
We know what you're talking about. But what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I've been saying this stuff for a minute, and I got people making whole videos about me, talking down on how crazy and pessimistic I am, and I don't know what I'm talking about. The economy's doing good. You just ain't trying hard enough. You ain't working hard enough. Me and my folk, we doing good over here. And I was just running my mouth. I was just running my mouth. And that's what I said. You may be doing good right now, but just hold on a minute. It's coming to your front door too. Yeah, I don't care how good you're doing right now, and you don't care about what I'm talking about and what them folks over there talking about. And then somebody told me, you doing good though, Big Ward. So what if I'm doing good right now? You think I'm immune?
Yeah, no.
If everybody doing bad but me, that's not good for me.
No.
I'm not stupid.
Yeah, man. It takes more than one person to keep the economy, you know, to keep the community going.
You cannot be the only piece of meat in an area full of hungry wolves.
Nope.
They gonna eat. Eat or die. They gonna eat. Yeah. When they starving, there's only so much you defending yourself you can do before somebody get to you.
Yeah, I saw something.
I don't want to be the only one doing good.
Yeah. I saw something about crabbing. So same thing with the crabbing mentality, like crabs in a barrel. Like if one trying to fight, if one is able to if one had a better chance to escape and it tried to go for it, the other one will pull him down because they didn't want him to leave. So some people
Right.
have that crabbing mentality. Right? They won't, even though you get a way out, you want to help people. Some people, they just block it type stuff. So it's pretty crazy.
Now, I heard that there's another way to look at that. Are they trying to pull him back in, or is he trying to pull them out? We always say the crab in the barrel butt thing, like the other crabs are trying to pull him back in. Could it be he trying to pull them out with him? And in the process of trying to help them, he ended up hurting himself.
Yeah.
Now, you know the crab in the barrel the mentality. They say, like what you just said. But I'm down south, and I actually seen crabs in the bucket. And could it be that when one crab make it to the top, he reached back to try to get the other crabs out and end up being pulled back in himself?
Because they're all holding on to each other. You know what I mean?
Trying to get in reality, you can't help everybody by yourself. So if you find a way out, you need to get out. Could it be? It ain't that the other crowd pulling him back in. It's him trying to pull them out. And he can't do it by himself. So that's why you have a lot of people like the celebrities, the people that make it out the hood, and folks say, why you don't come back to the hood? Because if I come back, y'all gonna pull me back in. I ain't gonna be able to get you out. If I come back, you gonna pull me back in.
Yeah, shoot, that's happening to me right now personally.
Right.
I didn't always grow up in Massachusetts. So I was in Rhode Island for a little bit, for 3 years. And then I had this happen to me. You know, I ended up making almost $100,000 a year. Then they gave me a work van. I leveled up. And because I live on a narrow one-way street, I just had to get out of there. You know what I mean? I had rowdy neighbors. I just had to get out of there. So I moved back into my grandmother's / mother's house in the area I used to grow up in. So I see people that I used to hang out with. And it's just like you said, well, hold on. Well, yeah, it's just like you said with the crabbing. Like I try to show them a better way, but it seems like, you know, it's like a big pile of people. It's not just one person, like a whole pile of people. That,
right.
You know.
So it ain't that they trying to pull you back in. It's just that you trying to help them. It'll bring you back in because you can't do it by yourself.
Pretty much, yeah.
So they want to get out too. They ain't trying to pull you back in. They trying to get out too. People ain't looking at it like that, to where when the crab get out, and then the other one, they just pull him back in. No, they don't want him back in there. They want to get out too. They trying to follow behind him, and then in the process, they pull him back in. Of them trying to get out too. They ain't like, well, damn, he didn't get out the bucket. Fuck him. Bring him back in here. No. They be like, man, hold on, let me go too. Help me out of here. So they grab onto him, then another crab grabbed that one, and another crab grabbed that one, and next thing you know, they pull him back in. So I don't think the crab in the bucket is what we think it is. We're looking at it the wrong way. In other words, when you get your ass out of here, you better run.
Pretty much,
Experience has shown me that if you go back to the hellhole and try to help them out, you'll end up back there before you get them out of there. They'll kill you before you help them. And they ain't trying to kill you. It's just too much for you to handle by yourself.
Yeah.
So if you make it out, you just got to worry about you and your family, man. Get out of there. They always telling black folk, you need to go back to the hood and give back. And you go back to the hood and give back and end up dead. I ain't going to the hood. I'll send some money down there, but they won't see me. You can't see me now. The hate so bad.
That's how I am, yeah. So that applied to everything that you talk about lately in your previous videos and all last month, with this election coming up, we try to help these people, we try to help our people. Some of them are crabbing, some of them are, treating us like we're crazy. We're basically being persecuted like Jesus. So you try to save these people, but then they're like, oh, you're crazy, or this and that. do your research, but they don't do their research, so it doesn't make sense, you know. Like
You're
you know what I mean?
uninformed.
Yeah, and it's like, but it
I've been
comes from people that don't do their end of the work. You know what I'm trying to say?
right. They ain't doing no research.
Yeah. So I find that crazy. I'm like, okay, I go to the gym, but this person doesn't. They're trying to tell me, like, I'm licensed to carry, so I know the laws I know my local laws, but this person doesn't have their license, and they're trying to tell me the laws. And I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like, what's going on, man?
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
But man, I appreciate you joining in, man. I'm gonna try to get on to a few more people before it get too late. I appreciate you, and keep your head up, man, and be ready. Be ready for anything.
Be ready, man.
Anything possible. Be ready. Don't put nothing out of the, like, no, that can't happen. Yes, it can.
Yeah, man.
All right, now good night, man. You have a good and keep listening. Appreciate you. All right, Brian, you next, and then this man named Big Ward. Well, I'll be damned. All right, Brian, what's going on?
What to do, Big Ward?
The man after you named Big Ward too. I'm kind of nervous about this one.
No, man.
I'm gonna keep my hand on the button, so just in case he say something crazy. But we're gonna see what he's talking about. I think he's been on here before.
Yeah.
What's going on, man? What's on your mind?
Oh man, I was just tuned in when you were talking about when you were playing the video on your phone.
Yeah.
About the dude talking about the arm or whatever. Yeah. Turning on United States.
They just got authorized to use. They just got authorized to use force against us.
Right. So I was watching that dude. Man. They're crazy, man.
You know about it? Do you know about it in the military?
Well, I know a couple of them that used to be in the military, but not no active people right now, though.
Okay. I know a few people that's active. I got a cousin that's high ranking in the Navy. She's an officer. She way up there. I got family in the military. Like, are they expecting our family to turn on us? Like CC873 said her son is active. So they're expecting her son. They're going to order her son to turn against her. That ain't happening. So that's why they bringing all these illegal immigrants in. Yeah. Because if they order Miss Cece's son, is that let's say CC873, I can't hardly see your picture. Man or woman, I can't really see your picture. But her son is in the middle. Oh, you're a woman, CC? I can't see your picture. I'm assuming it's a woman. But her son is in the military, in the Navy. She said he's a baby, so he probably 18, 19 years old. And if Joe Biden or whatever give the order to come against your mama, you think he gonna do that?
Man, no, man.
Hell no. He ain't do. How you gonna use our own family members? All of us, everybody in the military, in the American military, has a family member in America. Cause just where you from.
Right.
That's the dumbest shit I ever heard of. That's how stupid these people are. How's that gonna work? You gonna use somebody's son against them, somebody's cousin, somebody's brother.
I'm for throw it all, man.
Our military is our family members. Who in the hell gonna do that? You talking about starting a civil war? Just order the military to turn on its own people and see how that work out. It ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. So you're gonna have people abandoning their posts. You're gonna have people saying, no, I'm not doing that, Mr. President. I'm not turning against my mom. My mama? Damn your orders.
And then look, check this out. Them folk that doing it, them folk know they're gonna play out like that. That's why they doing it.
Right. They know that the majority of the military ain't gonna follow that order.
Uh-huh. They know
I
it's
was a
gonna play out.
Marine. Once a Marine, always a Marine. I'm a Marine. Ain't no way I would have followed the order like that. Go to Mobile, Alabama and attack. And my mama here. My sister here. I ain't doing that. Y'all gonna have to court martial. What? You can court martial this M16. That's what you're gonna court martial.
I ain't lying. Man, I'm folks throw it out, man.
So
And
that's why they flooding
the.
That's why them immigrants in here, man. It ain't just for no damn job. They allowing the illegal immigrants to be cops. Did y'all know? Did you know that?
Uh-huh.
They're allowing the illegal immigrants, if they want to be police, they can be police officers. If they want to join the military, they can join the military.
It's a lot of them for where I'm at.
Oh, they're out for a reason.
You know the tornado hit down here in Rolling, right? In Mississippi.
Yeah.
Man, I'm from down here building all type of houses, man. Mansions. The number them.
We are.
Hey, look, they got riding down the river on a riverbank, cutting trees. They doing all that day work. God damn, what he for? Damn, every day I be riding them on the route. God damn.
It's up to us. It's up to us. And what I mean by that, the Kamala Harris supporters, they are so lost.
Man.
They are so green. They have no clue what the hell going on right now. They thinking it's just all fun and games.
Them folks lost in the soul.
And they don't, and I don't hate them because I understand how they are blind.
Right.
Because I was
they don't know no better. That's all they know.
They don't mean no harm. They still our people. Keep that in mind. These Harris supporters and what have you. They're still our people. But they don't understand. They don't. Their mind haven't been open to that level yet. Once upon a time I wasn't, and once upon a time a lot of y'all wasn't.
Yeah.
Especially if you're black, we was all Democrats at one point in time.
I ain't lying. Just because you black.
Right. So the people that are supporting, now the ones I don't like is people like Plies. He know what he doing.
Yeah.
If I can get around him for just about 5 minutes, it's Plies and jokers like him. That's the enemy. It ain't the people he talking to. He is like a sheepdog.
Mm-hmm. Persuading folk, man.
He a sheepdog to keep the sheep in the little pen. That's what he doing. If any sheep try to escape, he run after them.
Right.
That what Plies is. And Roland Martin and them folk, they sheepdogs, gatekeepers, or whatever you want to call them. Now, the people that are Democrats that are voting for her because they think that's the right thing to do, I'm not mad at them. They don't know no better. They don't understand. Yeah, they think I'm crazy. They think you crazy. At one time, I thought y'all was crazy. So I understand where they're coming from.
Man.
So hopefully, at some point in time, they'll open their eyes and see, hold on, we getting played. Yeah, Kamala Harris ain't running shit. Joe Biden ain't running shit. You think Joe Biden running the country right now?
Can't be.
That man don't know.
You know they finna lift the debt suspension on the 3rd of January now.
The what?
The debt suspension.
What's that?
You know, I think that was last year in June or July. They hit the debt ceiling.
Oh, they've been doing that. They've been hit that some bit. They knocked a hole in that bitch.
Right. So they put a extension in it though.
Oh, that's
to January 3rd.
They gonna keep. We broke, bro. We broke.
They won't tell you. It finna get worse.
we've been broke. That shit, man. That ain't nothing new shit.
It's finna get paid worse. Like all that little stuff you talking about now, about the arm or whatever, man. All that stuff tie into them dates. It's some dates I done wrote down from the dude I was watching, man. He like he lobbyist or accredited investor, like private institution or whatever. And he be kind of getting like the inside, little side stuff from the inside people. He kind of friend with him. Man, that dude say in October, everything gonna kick. I heard this in August. He said in October, it was gonna start in October. And then November, coming up to the election, something else gonna kick off right before the election time come up. And then he said January 3rd, when they lift the debt suspension, they're right there gonna pop something else off.
Hold on a minute. Black Diamond, I don't give a damn about no ratings. You must not know who you listening to. I'll move on when the hell I want to move on. I don't give a damn about no ratings. You can leave, and anybody else don't like whatever I'm doing can leave. I guess you ain't been following me long enough. I give 0 else about no damn ratings. I do what the hell I want to do until YouTube say I can't. But as far as you and you tired of hearing or whatever, bye. Oh, you want me to help you leave? Either way, it's your choice. You either like what I'm doing or you can. My bad. Let me get back to you. Talk about a goddamn rating. Who the hell you think I am? Roland Martin? Fuck, I care about a rating. I live in Mobile, Alabama. I drive a truck for a living. Who the hell you think I am? A rating? Did you think this CNN or some shit? I don't work for ratings. I'm doing my thing.
Hey, Big Ward, hey, them folks just don't know like the difference from us staying in the South. Like, we don't just care about no internet like that.
I don't.
Like yeah, we don't care about no phone or internet. Like, we glad we got it, we can use it, but for like how y'all be caring about this stuff, man. Down south people
likes and shit, you know what I'm saying? Ratings. I don't give a fuck. I was on here with 5 subscribers talking my shit.
And then look, let no even understanding what we even doing. So how we gonna even care about it?
They don't understand how I talk. I talk funny. I'm like, man, what the hell you, man? I don't give a fuck about none of that. I want to go fishing. As a matter of fact, I got some damn white trout and I just bought my homeboy Wayne. I'm gonna have a fish for all my family real soon, man. I got some white trout and that's what I care about. I got some damn white trout I just threw. The hell I care about a rating. Fuck a rating.
Okay.
What the hell I know about a rating? I don't know what the hell I'm getting rated now. I don't give a shit. Y'all got me fucked up. You think I'm Cardi B or some goddamn body? I don't care nothing about none of that.
Hey, well, you folks in the internet. The internet got them going nuts, man.
Let me look and see how many people like my picture. How many people like my picture? Oh shit, I got 110 likes. Oh yeah, I'm feeling myself down. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm gonna unsubscribe. Look at your bitch ass on. The hell I don't know. What the hell you gonna unsubscribe? What the fuck I supposed to do? I'm at work. I even saw that shit. You gonna unsubscribe? What you want me to do?
Oh boy.
You ever see that shit? You ever see that when they be talking, they gonna unsubscribe?
Yeah, them folks be taking that stuff to the heart, man. They be hoping you gonna get mad. Man,
yeah,
okay. All right.
Anyway, I got another dude in the chat waiting. Now I don't want to keep him holding too long because it's 8:59. I don't want to be on here all night on the work night.
All right.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you for being here and supporting the channel.
All right, big boy.
All right, you have a good night, man. All right, Reedy, you can change your name. Let me see what you're talking about, man. Don't get on here talking crazy now. I got my hand on the button.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
What up, man? What up? What up?
Hey, this is the first time like I use this, so like my bad that I put Big Ward. I listened to your channel. You know,
I,
thank you for all the information you given about the doom and gloom.
it ain't doom and gloom. I don't know where that name come from, but I'll take it. You know,
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I like it. It's entertaining.
yeah. You got to use it for entertainment because other than that, you'll go crazy. You got to
Yeah.
find some type of fun or some type of joy. Thank you, Matt Sneed.
Hey, did you see the video on Kamala's Fox News?
Yeah. I saw the interview.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Horrible.
Yeah, it's horrible. All I gotta say is, if she get in, it's gonna get bad for us because we too woke. Society is too woke. That's why they're trying to ban TikTok and they trying to ban all these other apps. And you got to be careful what you want to say on the app without getting, your videos deleted. They coming after the woke. If they get in, they coming after the woke.
They doing that anyway.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen? It's gonna happen anyway. All Trump gonna do if he get in is be like a Band-Aid.
Mm-hmm.
Trump will be a Band-Aid on a gunshot wound. That's all. He ain't gonna stop it. He gonna slow it down a little bit. But we gonna bleed out.
Yeah, my faith isn't in Trump because, you heard about the third assassination attempt with the Australian news.
Right, they called the dude with the loaded guns.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But there's still people talking about it ain't real, it's staged. I'm like, oh man, y'all get out of here. How much more popularity do Donald Trump need? He doing for popularity.
But real or not, you shouldn't have your faith that somebody is about to get assassinated like the third time. I don't support both parties, but whatever one's better for the kids, it's all about the kids. But at the same time, he almost got assassinated like 3 times. So like, why would you put your faith in somebody like that?
Well, we ain't got, what else we supposed to do? Her?
Well, I don't support Kamala. I'm not a Democrat.
Our faith is in God, hopefully.
Yes.
But all this that's going on right now is, would you say, prophecy? All this stuff that we're going through right now is warned. We are warned about it. All I'm telling y'all is that everything we were warned about, that we were told about, that we might have not believed at one time, include me. I didn't believe it. All that's going on now is that I'm seeing that it's true.
It's like destruction in America.
No, destruction of the world, mankind. It ain't just America; it's the whole world. It's mankind. It's God. It's God is good against evil. God and Satan, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Armageddon. All that stuff is coming to pass.
I got a crazy thought. Like, I was thinking about this. Like, so like if Trump get in and he get rid of all illegals, I mean, who's gonna do all that work the illegals been doing?
Let me see. How about American citizens that can't find work right now?
You seen the videos on Boston Dynamics, right?
Hold on,
where the robots.
Hold on, did you hear the answer? Who gonna do the work? Americans gonna do it.
Okay.
And we could have been doing it. What it is, they don't want to pay us nothing. It ain't that we don't want to do the work. We don't want to do the work for minimum wage. They trying to find people to do the work for nothing. We bringing them. I'm so tired. I gotta get that ESPN. I just got this new box and they gave me ESPN for free, and now they give me every damn score update. I don't want to know all that shit. And it's loud too. Like, I don't want to know. I don't care.
Hey, thank you for letting me go live with you. This is like the first live that I ever been on.
Don't thank me. The show ain't nothing without you.
Okay.
Without you, I'll be sitting here talking to myself.
Hey, and I have a question. with the
Ask her.
last follower before the other one that came on, he worked construction, he got laid off. I mean,
Right.
that's just an excuse right there. That's just an excuse because I work construction. I build Navy ships for a living. And there's always work in a shipyard, and there's all shipyards all over the US. I
You think
mean,
that
if you,
shipyard? He's in
what?
Massachusetts.
I mean, I got a friend right now in Rhode Island. There's a shipyard in Rhode Island. There's a shipyard in New Jersey. There's a shipyard in Florida. There's shipyards all Mississippi, all over.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
So you saying that man saying he can't find a job, he just making an excuse?
Yeah, that's an excuse.
Oh, you believe that? So
Yeah.
you believe that people? So you don't believe that people out here right now can't find a job?
I was homeless before, and I
Me
always
too.
held a job. I was homeless before. I always held a job. I never asked anybody for anything. I do my own thing, and I always pull my own weight. I never expect
Hold on.
anybody to feel
Let me
sorry
hold
for me.
on. Hold up. Let me rewind. Let me make sure I'm hearing you right. So you saying all the people that's out of work right now, all of them just out of work because they don't want to work?
Not all of them, but I'm saying like
Most of
if you got a trade, the trade is always supposed to support you. I mean, because if you work construction, you can hit the road. That's what
You
construction's
finna hit the
about. I've
road.
been working construction for like 20 years.
Man, you sound. I don't know what you sound like, man. You got to go. I can't believe this shit. There's people out here about to lose their damn mind because they can't find work. And this man says just cause they making excuses. Remember that face when the shit pop off. I don't mean to be rude or disrespectful to any of y'all, but that's some bullshit right there. Don't come down here with that bullshit. He about to unsubscribe. Oh my God. I don't mean no, y'all know me. I ain't trying to be disrespectful to none of y'all. But I don't take bullshit out my own family members. My family will tell you that. If you my family, I ain't trying to hear no bullshit. I'm trying to digest that. This man, all these people out here trying to find. Is there anybody in here that's looking for a job that can't find one? I want to hear your. Let me hear your story. Now, maybe he meant. I don't know what he meant. I don't even want to know. I ain't finna even asking. If you out of work, maybe you can't find a job, like say McDonald's hiring. McDonald's hiring. That's a job, right? But you can't afford to pay none of your shit. But for the sake of saying, well, I got a job. Now, do I not know? Because I know folks that don't want to work. I know folks that don't want to work now. So I ain't sitting around here saying there ain't nobody out here that don't want to work. But he's saying to most people. Are there some lazy ass folks in the world? Yes, I was one of them. I was one of them that didn't want to work. So shit. I know that's true because I was a sorry motherfucker. But to sit here and say the majority of the people that can't find a job right now because they don't want to work, they're making excuses. Especially if you got a trade. He in construction everywhere. So that man just sitting around. He okay with going from $100,000 a year, what he said he was making the unemployment check. Cause he don't want to do that. He'd rather sit at home and make the little unemployment than $100,000 at work. If you ain't real, don't fuck with me. We're gonna be in battle. If you ain't real, oh, you are very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. And what you call it when you you're out of touch with the real world. You sound like a Kamala Harris supporter. You're out of touch. Right now, I'm in the trucking. I know truckers that done lost their job and can't find another job driving a truck that I know about to lose their damn mind. Ain't sitting around, he just don't want to work. About to lose his mind because he can't find a job. About to lose all this shit. And you saying these folk around here, they ain't working because they're making excuses? I got a homeboy I want you to talk to. Tell him that and see when he pop you upside your head. When you tell him he making excuses that he can't find a job right now driving a damn truck. Ain't nobody hiring. But you got a trade. This job everywhere. I got a homeboy I want you to meet. Tell him what you just said on here in front of everybody and watch what happened to you. Because I be having to calm him down on a regular basis. Hey, man, it's going to be all right. Just hold on. If I can help you, let me know. Tell this man he ain't working because he making excuses. I got friends out of work right now with CDLs. They ask me if my job hiring. I go, I'm good with my people where I am. We ain't got, if I say get you on, you'll be on. And they telling me we ain't got no spots right now. I've been where I am since 2008. I'm like this. I fish with the people that run the company. We just got bought out by a company. The original owner of the company sold the company. I'm cool with him. Cool with folk with money. The people that I work for, if I say put you on, they'll put you on. One problem. They ain't got no spot for you. I got people asking me, they hiring where you at? And if they was, if anybody can get you on, I can. And I can't get you on right now. You too young to be, you don't know no better, homie. You don't know what just accept the fact you don't know what the hell you talking about. And the kind of, this is we finna go to battle with. Somebody on side of you in a foxhole. They depending on us to not be in tune with each other. To point fingers at each other. You don't want to do nothing. You lazy. You sorry. That's why they bringing them immigrants in here because you don't want to do nothing. So they gotta bring the immigrants in here. Now, I understand you say you weren't trying to be disrespectful. Sometimes it don't matter what you're trying to do if you did it. I understand. I'm just letting you know what happened. Don't do that no more. Open your mind a little bit. Yeah, he say he's trying to play the system now because he tired of trying, Nichelle. When he tried to do it the right way, they were like, get out of here. F you. So yeah, he said he's trying to play the system. So you think it's possible? I don't know that. I can't speak for that man's mind. But not just he. Now that dude you talking about, Nichelle, whether he trying to play the system or not, my man said the majority of people that ain't working right now ain't trying to. Not just him. Not just that dude. When I know people that ain't trying to play the system. Maybe old boy is playing the system. He one dude. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm wrong, then I apologize. I could have sworn he said. That's why I asked him a couple of times. Are you saying the people that don't work right now, they don't want to work? To make sure he wasn't talking about just that dude, but overall the people that are out of work right now, they have jobs out here and they ain't working because they don't want to. That sounds like a Democrat talking point. But he ain't in the line of work, oh boy, and he in construction. Oh boy, do solar panels, he work on the shipyard. That's two different lines of work. Nichelle, who was he talking about? I might have misunderstood him. Was he talking about just that dude? Or overall, just people in general that's not working? Because I might have misunderstood him. So Nichelle 318, from what you heard, do you think he was talking about just that dude? Or was he talking about people in general that not working, they don't want to work? The way I heard it, it was like he was talking about more than just that guy. Just people in general that are out of work right now, that they have jobs out here, especially if you're in construction. He said if you're in construction, Osmond, because I'm in construction. That's what he said. I'm in construction. I work on a shipyard or something. And if you're in that line of work, you shouldn't be out of work. That's him right there. There he is right there, Nichelle. That comment right there, I think that's him. He's saying, I want my 100K. That not no unemployment. But I'm playing the system by making part-time money while getting unemployment. So he is working. So what do you mean by playing the system? And I did it, I was younger. I'm quite sure he ain't the only one that had a little job on the side and getting unemployment. So that's what he mean by playing the system. Not that he's sitting up ain't doing shit. He working and getting unemployment. So maybe that explains what O'Boy was saying when he said he playing the system. He would rather make 100,000. I'm sure you would. Even getting unemployment and working a little part-time gig on the side, you ain't making no 100,000 doing that. 100,000 is better than that. But anyway, I ain't trying to be on here arguing with nobody. BLC, a lot of time when people do that, they make more than what the government allow you to make. Probably getting paid under the table or something like that. So let me show y'all something else. Let me show y'all this one. Now, once upon a time, Don McClatchy, I agree with you. You tell the truth. Playing the system is playing the taxpayers. I agree with you. But our government blowing our taxes. Our government doing all types of stuff with our tax dollars that we don't agree with, and they're doing it anyway. They send. Do I got to explain that they're sending money? to Ukraine and other places and this, that, and with our money. You have an American citizen that's so-called paying the taxpayers. But do you not know that they use our same tax money for these illegal immigrants in here? Thousands of dollars in cash on an EBT card, thousands of dollars in food stamps, put them up in housing and shelter, and they're here illegally. But you got a problem with one American citizen who may be getting a couple of $100 over on the government, on the taxpayers, but they're giving away billions to the illegal immigrants of our tax dollars. I'm not saying he right. Nichelle, that dude working though. He working DoorDash. So it ain't that he don't want to work. He just hasn't found work in what he was doing. He was making $100,000 a year. Now he DoorDashing. He did say he DoorDashing. So he's not sitting around getting a check and ain't doing that. You say he don't want to work, but he working. The way he said he was getting over is that he working and getting unemployment. That's the way he working the system. Not sitting on there and not doing nothing. I don't know. Enough of him, but I don't agree with nobody working the system, but our system working our ass. They working us, Don McClatchy. They working us. At this point in time, it ain't our government. It ain't our government, Don. That ain't our government. They ain't for us. They don't care nothing about us, Don. I know you probably, Dawn is an old school name that you ain't no 19, 18-year-old. That Dawn, that's my, you around my age, you're a little older, so you got a grown woman name. And you probably come from a time where our government and our country was really for us. We ain't living in them times no more. Our country ain't for us. It's not ours no more. It's not your country no more, Dawn. It's not mine. We've been hijacked. They're not for us. Trump, imperfect or not, say some crazy shit, do dumb shit, all types of shit. But he's for us. Even Dr. Umar, that don't even like him, admit that Trump is for America. That's why they don't like him. He's for America. They don't want nobody in office that's for America. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to see. You Kamala Harris supporters and you Democrats and whatever else you are. Donald Trump is the only one right now that is for America. Like him or not, agree with everything he said. Now, I don't agree with everything he say. What I do know is real recognize real. That man is for us. Even if he ain't 100% right on everything he say, his heart is coming from a place of America. He's the last one we got that's still America only. Oh my God. What the hell is this clown talk? Hold on. If you for her, just say so. He talking about some shit ain't none of heard. He pushing red flag law. That all he doing? Explain to us what you mean by red flag law, Kamala supporter. I thank you for your support, though. And Bernie Sanders, even though I ain't like his ideas, he still was for America, though. Somebody help me with this red flag law, another conspiracy theory with Donald Trump. What is he doing? Somebody help me with this. I'm a genius, but I guess I don't know everything. So I'm willing to learn. Net GP, whatever the hell you is. What is red flag laws? School me, please. So I won't be supporting the wrong person. Because if I find out Trump ain't right, I ain't gonna support him either. So school me to what you talking about. Somebody help me out with. Let me see if I can look this up. Red flag law. What is red flag law? Maybe Google will help me. Does anybody here know Trump said he was gonna lock Hillary up? What happened? Maybe he found out she ain't doing nothing wrong and he left her alone. How about that? What if he investigated, found out she ain't do nothing wrong, and he ain't do her like they did him and lock her up anyway? How about that, skate punk? He said he gonna lock Hillary up. What happened? Maybe she ain't do shit wrong, so he left it alone, like he should have. If he ain't found out that she did anything wrong, why lock her up? Appreciate it. Now I just Google. Appreciate you, Rosinante. I just Googled what is the red flag law. In the United States, a red flag law is a gun law. I don't know if this is what he's talking about. That permits a state court to order the temporary seizure of firearms from a person who they believe may present a danger. A judge makes a determination to issue the order based on statements and actions made by the gun owner in question. So is that right, Net NPG? That's what you're talking about, red flag law? If a gun owner talking about, boy, I'm gonna go shoot up a school, so they go take his gun? Because it says in the United States, a red flag law is a gun law that permits a state court to order the temporary seizure of firearms from a person who they believe may present a danger. A judge makes the determination to issue the order based on statements and actions made by the gun owner in question. So they only seize the gun when the person who owned the gun say out of their own mouth, hey, I'm gonna go kill some folks. Man, get your stupid ass out of here, NetPG. Get your fuck ass up out of here. Get your bitch ass out of here. Stupid shit. Anyway, EM, you up next. Damn, I can't. Hold on, y'all. Let me. I'm speaking tongues on that one. All the way that law works, they gotta hear. If you the person with the gun, say for instance, you got a gun. They got recordings of some of you saying, I'm gonna go shoot up a school. And they heard you say it and they go take your gun from you. That's how that works. They heard the gun owner himself say he finna go do something stupid. That's the way that law works. Oh Lord, skate punk, you about to get up out of here. You bitter towards your ex-wife. What happens? Wrong one. If your ex-wife considers you dangerous, they come take your gun. Did that happen to you, skate punk? Is that anybody ever heard of this right here? If your ex-wife say, he dangerous, or they just come take your gun because she said you dangerous. No evidence, no you assaulted nobody. Because if you assault somebody, you lose your right. If certain crimes you commit, you could no longer legally have a firearm. You know that, right? So you haven't committed no crime the way you lost your right to have a firearm, but just because somebody school me, it happens every day. Did it happen to you, Ross 19, whatever your name? Did it happen to you? I need somebody that happened to. Not just some. Yeah, it happens. Who it happened to? Did it happen to you, or do you know some? Show me where somebody ex-wife said he dangerous. Well, yeah, hey, give me his gun. You ain't did nothing. You ain't broke no law. Nothing. They ain't got you over there threatening her. Oh my God. Give me. Did it happen to you, skate punk? It happened in red flag states because they had to hear the man say, I'm going to kill my wife. What they supposed to do when they done heard him say, I done heard dude say, I'm going to kill that bitch. I've heard men say that. I'm going to kill that bitch when I see her. So if that word get back to the law enforcement, what they supposed to do? They ain't going to take your gun just because the woman said. He dangerous. I ain't looking in there. Nothing looking to getting you out of here. How about that? I can't. Where you at? That's what I'm going to look into. Looking at that. You out of here. Don't come on here with no dumb shit. Look. If you're going to tell the truth, I ain't got no problem if I don't agree with you. But y'all ain't going to come on here lying and bullshit. Making up shit. Yes. That you telling the truth about that. I can't say your name right. Now you telling the truth. That's true. They will arrest you if the woman call in and say you whooped her ass or something. Even if you ain't do it. They will do that. They will investigate. Because you've been accused of a crime. You see the difference? The woman accusing you of a crime, a violent crime. You've been accused. It ain't got to be a woman that do that. Anybody accuse you of a violent crime, you're going to go through that process. You know that's one of the reasons you lose your gun rights, violent crimes. So if you're accused of a violent crime and you're a gun owner, it's a good chance they probably gonna want you until they get it situated and find out it wasn't true. Then you get your gun back. Them laws been like that. Hey, that's why a lot of folk, hey, I'm not here to defend no justice system. Don't get me twisted. I'm the last one that's going to defend the justice system. Yes, they will arrest your ass if a woman says, he hit me, and you probably want to leave him over there. You're right about that. She made it up. Happens all the time. So you're not going to get no disagreement from me on that one. I know that you're right, Rosa Nante. I'm not disagreeing with you on that. I'm not disagreeing with you on that, my man. Hey, you're right. I'm with you when you're right. Yeah, they're gonna take your gun if you got one. You accused of a violent crime. Now you got to go. Is the system perfect? Hell no, this shit fucked up. I'm black. I've been accused of stuff. I done had drugs planted on me. I know how this shit bullshit. So I know how that works. I ain't taking up for them folk. That's the last thing I'll take up for a giraffe or I take up for the American justice system. So, like I said, I'm with you when you're right. My thing is, it's just the way it is that you've been accused of a violent crime. Most likely they're gonna take your gun. Now you got to go through all that bullshit, proving you're innocent and you ain't do it and she lying. Is it right? No, but that's what we're dealing with. Anyway, EM, you up. You eating, man. I'm gonna let you finish chewing your chicken.
What's happening, man?
What up, man? How you doing?
It's all good. It's all good. I felt like I had a little time to chew because I didn't see myself on the screen. So I was like, before I hop on the screen, I'll go ahead and chew.
Man, go on eat your chicken, man. I'll talk while you eating.
No, we good. We good. I'm almost done.
Where you calling from?
ATL.
ATL, Atlanta. So it's 10:30 there.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So I don't know about I don't like the whole new military what can we say action that has been approved or whatever. I don't really like that. That's very discomforting, especially because me and my people, we kind of been preparing ourselves mentally for martial law situations in this country and things like that since before. Yeah, since before even Trump was elected. We've been trying to wrap our minds around how we gonna operate. When this country starts going all the way downhill, but with everything that's going on, the way my mind works, I grew up in like the 2000s and things like that. And that's when I first heard about the national debt. And it was maybe 13 trillion when I was like 11 or something. I'm 30 now. National debt was 13, 14 trillion, probably back in like 03, something like that. And then here we are now. They got a big sign in downtown Atlanta showing a national debt and all that. It's probably like 30, 40 trillion now. And I'm constantly watching, Democrats constantly promise all these government assistance programs, and we're sending all these billions overseas, and we're giving all this money to immigrants and stuff like that. And now we got Kamala promising even more. And the way my mind works is, at what point or what's the collateral for when the other countries want to collect on this national debt? Are they going to pay it back with us?
No, they ain't going to pay it back. They're going to say, get it back in blood.
So with us.
That's the point of the military. Get it back in blood.
That's always
we took that.
Yeah. That's what constantly just blows my mind, because as the years continue to go on, I just watch the country just constantly just blowing money. And I'm like, who or what is backing this money that we're blowing for all of these programs and stuff? And if someone comes to collect, how we going? What's the process?
And I'm glad you said that, man. And we borrow a lot of money from China. I know from China, but they hurting. Believe it or not, China hurting. How they loaning us money? They ain't got no money. They struggling. COVID hit them hard. They ain't recovered from COVID yet.
Yeah.
So how they loaning us money? We ain't paid them back the other money we owe them, and we still borrowing money from them. They see we ain't got no money, but they still loaning us money. But I can't go get a loan from the bank. But
Absolutely.
China's still loaning us trillions. And they want to give me $1,500.
Absolutely. And I know they make a lot of products and whatnot, but are they basically giving us the products for free or something? Because if we pay for the
I don't know,
products from
man.
them,
I think,
but
like I said, again, it's the New World Order shit.
yeah,
YouTube gonna flag that. I can't say that.
yeah,
I
they
don't
definitely.
give a shit.
I think you've been on long enough for them to miss it.
Shit.
Even though they got the bots watching, you probably been on long enough. As
Man,
long as you don't say
I
it again,
hate.
just don't say it again.
But that's a real thing, though. It's a real word. They're gonna put the little definition
Yeah,
up there.
yeah,
Like
they will. They will. That's true. But my other thing has I'm not really I've never been highly interested in politics or highly well versed in politics and things like that, but it's getting to a point now to where I want to know more. I'm starting to pay more attention. But with Kamala, I'm watching the campaign and I'm watching them take this kind of social media Jerry Springer approach where it's all she has these initiatives that she's claiming that she's gonna, you know, start if she gets elected, 25,000 here and business loans here and lower taxes and all that stuff like that. But besides that, I'm seeing her pop up on Oprah and talk about how much she cares about the people, trying to use feelings versus actual facts and policy. And then I'm
I can't
seeing
stand to hear her talk, man. Lord, I can't. I hate her voice.
it's weird to me that because usually in every other election I can recollect every other all the other campaign trails I can recollect. I usually hear a bunch of political jargon and policies and budget talk and border talk and tax talk, all that stuff like that. But this is like the first campaign I've seen where you trying to bait us with Megan Thee Stallion and Obama saying we don't care about black women because we don't want to vote for her, and you're getting Oprah to put you in front of a crowd full of women and all this you're trying to say everything that feels good versus, and we already know you don't have very much political experience. And you really don't know what you're talking about because we're listening to what you're saying and you're just repeating the same 3 sentences. You're really not saying anything. But I'm just wondering, like, when did it get to the point to where the president elect or presidential nominee starts to believe that, or when do we get so ignorant that we can allow that a nominee to just run based on a emotional campaign like this? I've never seen this happen. Maybe a little bit with Obama, maybe a little bit with that, but I don't know. It's kind of times 10 at this point to me.
We done. I don't know how else to say it. We done.
And then to go along with the things you say, if the emotional campaign does work, then I for sure know that just like Biden, she's just a figurehead. She'll just be a figurehead for
It don't
whoever's
matter.
running the country right now.
It don't matter who the Democrat nominee is. The Democrat Party, they're not for us. The Republican Party ain't for us. When I tell you this, I mean it. Trump is it. Once Trump is
I
gone, we
agree.
have nobody else. Maybe a couple of more like Tulsi Gabbard and that what's that dude name? Vivek Ramaswamy or something like that. A couple of people like that, but they ain't. But overall, what is Trump a bust? Not the Republicans, not the Democrat. Trump a bust. He the last nationalist we got right now. He the last America first we got right now. Everybody else is globalist. So once Trump is gone, all Trump gonna be is a Band-Aid over a gunshot wound. That's it. He ain't gonna fix it. He's just gonna slow the bleeding just a little bit. But we still gonna bleed out eventually.
Abs-
We done.
Absolutely.
We done. And then
Absolutely.
even if Trump win, he ain't gonna have a 4 years.
And they know that. They know
This
that for
country
sure.
this country way beyond 4 years fixing.
And then by
What he
that
gonna do?
time, by the end of that 4 years, it'll be damn near 2030. And whatever this
2030.
NWO plan was will be all the way in effect for sure.
20. I mean, don't get too excited even if Trump wins. Because, like I said, he ain't gonna have a 4 years.
Well,
If he make it. If he
that
make it
part.
those 4 years.
Absolutely. I
If he
wouldn't
make it to the election. We still got
if
a
that
couple of weeks to go.
absolutely.
If November 6th or 7th, we're not at war with each other within the country.
That's my hope is that he can get in office and, keep foreign affairs peaceful for the time being and, make some moves to help the economy recover a little bit better. That's the hopes that I have. But definitely he's not gonna be able to save us. That's a fact.
Well, even if he win, he ain't gonna be able to get nothing done because the Republican Party has been infiltrated. You see, you got Dick Cheney, Liz Cheney, longtime Republicans. They're against Trump too.
Yeah.
So even the Republican Party is against him because they all, as people say, the left and the right wing of the same bird. That's true. The Democrats and the Republicans are the same.
That's what I'm starting to see.
Trump is the outlier. That's the only reason I'm going for him because he's the last one we got before we all.
Yeah.
He's the last one. I never thought I would say that. I didn't understand that at one time. He's the last one we got. After him, even after his 4 years, if he make it and go the whole 4 years, after him, it's over with. It's over. So,
I don't see anybody else with I guess
ball.
enough. Yeah. Balls, knowledge, experience, position, intention. I really don't see anybody else who can follow after him and actually try to carry the torch of whatever he tries to do. I don't see anybody else.
I don't trust nobody else. But
I
him.
don't either.
I don't trust
And
him.
this might be that 2-term limit might bite us in the ass on this.
Even Umar Johnson admits Donald Trump is a nationalist. And he don't like either party. Even he say Trump is a nationalist.
I mean, it's plain to see. Trump don't got to be doing this shit. Trump rich as hell. He could have been.
I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, he out here risking his life, about to get assassinated and shit. Trump could be in the island somewhere kicking it. You don't gotta be doing this shit.
Especially, he's already been president once, so he got that on his resume. So shit, I ain't got to be president twice. I won one time. I'm still rich. Let me get the hell out of here. Because if he wouldn't have ran, I don't believe he had them charges on him either.
No.
If he just went on by his business and went off into the sunset, they'd have left him alone. He wouldn't be a 34 convicted felon and all that bullshit. If he just took his ass on and said, you know what, I'm gonna let him have it, and I'm gonna go, like you said, on an island somewhere and drink pina colada. Well, he don't drink, but if he just went on by his business, if he'd have went on by his business, it wouldn't have been no Stormy Daniels. It wouldn't have been none of that. If he'd just left.
Yeah, like it started with them saying he wouldn't reveal his tax information and shit like that.
Yeah.
That's where they start putting the heat on, or that's like the first thing they threw on his smear campaign, and he's been a billionaire forever, so I'm sure he's been hiding that information. He didn't just, if he has been hiding financial documents and stuff like that, he didn't just start in this last decade. He's been doing that his entire life. So all this is just a smear campaign for them to, be able to do whatever they want. But
they all the billionaires and millionaire folk like that do that shit. He ain't the only
absolutely.
one. That's what they
not
do.
a secret.
If I was a millionaire, I'll do it. That's what you do.
That is what you do. That's what you do. But
we in trouble, man.
I don't know what to say, man. You gotta stay prayed up for your boy, because I'm scared to have kids in this world, man. So stay prayed up for your boy, man.
That's some real shit you just said.
For real.
I've been telling people before. If you don't already have kids right now, but you want kids,
I'm not doing it.
And anybody that's listening right now, if you want kids right now, you think about having a family, you don't have any kids. If you don't have any kids right now, don't have any. Do not bring kids into this world. You're going to be sick.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't even get married right now. Even if you're the type of person that still believe in marriage and all that, don't get married right now.
Absolutely.
Or if you do get married, don't have no kids.
Can't do it.
Even if you can, and it ain't talking about for the money, because you know how expensive it is, because you might have the money where you can afford kids. I ain't talking about for the money, I'm talking about for the worry. The worry and the state that the world is in. You don't want to bring no kids into this, man.
Two things alone are showing where this world is going: digital currency and automation, to where somebody else has complete control over. There ain't no burying cash, ain't no burying your trap money no more, ain't no hiding messages in the mail, or everything's being recorded, everything's tracked, everything. Yeah, man, it's just a complete matrix gridlock system we entering into, to where every move you make, they can see it, and if they want to shut you down, it's gonna be a click of a button, and you can't eat, you can't do nothing, man. And that's for the people who can still make money to eat, because they haven't been replaced by automation or foreigners and things like that. So it's already hard enough for the adults now. I don't know if I want to try to have a newborn who doesn't know, try to pick a career and all this, try to come up.
I wouldn't care if I was a millionaire. I'm telling you, if you've got millions of dollars, if you don't have any kids right now, don't have kids.
I co-sign that, man. I
It
co-sign
ain't
that.
about whether or not you can afford to take care of them. It's about this sick ass world.
It's only getting sicker.
Why would you want to bring somebody that you would love more than yourself into this and have to worry about them? Now, it's bad enough you got to worry about yourself making it through this. Now you got to worry about your baby.
Absolutely.
That's why I'm telling you not to have kids.
Absolutely.
You're supposed to repopulate this, that, and the other. We're in the last days. They don't need to repopulate. This shit's going to be over with anyway. Repopulate for what?
They just showed us in 2020 the repopulation stage is over. We trying to do the reverse of that.
And O'Neal, not to don't have kids outside the country either. It ain't just gonna stop in America. This gonna be world domination. People talking about, I'm gonna leave America. Where you going? This is a world issue, not an American issue. So I see some people in the comments talking about leaving America. Like, for what?
We already what people don't see is that we already one world because the entire world is connected on the internet right now. So we already there. It's just
All
about
that was design. All this about design.
yeah. Yeah.
That shutdown, with the C word, I can't say the C word. All that was one big experiment. Making plans, getting practice. All that was practice. The whole world shut down. Every country. For what? And where did it go? It's like it just disappeared. 1 minute everybody running around here getting 6 feet. Give me 6 feet. Get away from me. Now everything back to like, oh well. On to the next issue. What happened to it? What happened to it? They turned the valve off.
Come on, man.
Where did it go?
Where did it go?
Big boy, my friend just caught it the other day. That was the damn flu. That was the flu your friend caught.
Here's another thing too. Like, I don't think people got common sense anymore in this new day and age. Like, since probably like 2015, I think common sense is becoming extinct because during that time when this big monster was just taking everybody out. I'm looking at the numbers on the TV. How many several hundred thousands of people are just being taken out by this thing. But then I look outside and I'm like, what about is it? Why I still see as many people as I saw a couple months ago outside, but the TV telling me all these people just being wiped out. Oh, well, they all in the hospital. Of course, you're not going to see them. They all in the hospital. I'm like, really? Really? That's what I'm supposed to believe?
Man, I don't even want to be part of this shit. Man, I don't want to be part of this bullshit, man. I'm here now.
It would be a disservice.
I'm here, man.
Yeah, I would feel like, man, a demon to subject a newborn child to the world that I'm looking at right now. I would just feel evil to do that to a person. That wouldn't even be right, in my opinion.
And if a water broke out in the streets, now you got to worry about you and your baby. That's my point. That's my point. We had it for some popping off going on. I guarantee it. Whether it be November the 5th or not much longer after that, especially if Trump lose, let me replay this. If Trump lose, it's going to be on and popping. Because there's going to be a lot of people, including me, that don't believe he lost fair and square.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the first election, I thought he lost fair and square. Hold on.
And as I've looked at this election since the last time you went up popularity to improve?
Now, as I said, Dr. Umar gonna say some stuff, some crazy shit. He talking about the assassination attempt was staged, but yet they didn't try 2 more other times. You know what I'm saying? But it was staged. Why they keep trying then? If Donald Trump doing it, if Donald Trump is doing that himself for his own popularity, as Dr. Umar gonna say, why they keep doing it?
Right. And I got one more thing too. Just real quick. What you the news you just broke, what you just said, everybody like to beat their chest. I'm down south. I done lived in Kentucky. I done lived Georgia. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I'm down south. I met a lot of people. I know a lot of white people. A lot of people, I know a lot of everybody, but what I'm saying is a lot of people armored up. A lot of people got a lot of tools in their closet. A lot of people, been spending a lot of time at the range, training since they was 6, all this other stuff like that. But with the news you just broke, how many of your neighbors and how many of all these people, with all these special, all this cool civilian equipment, how many of these people, walking around with tanks and grenades and claymores and mines? I mean, we got our cool little semis and all that stuff like that. But with the news you just broke, what's that going? How far can we really take it against some of the stuff that they be using if they got the authority to just?
Well, it ain't gonna work like that because the majority of the military is us. Not the majority of the military. All of the military is us. It can be your brother,
True.
your cousin, your sister. It's us.
True.
Our military is made up of Americans.
True.
So the majority of them ain't gonna follow that order. That's why they bring out them illegal
I hope
immigrants
so.
in here.
I really do hope so, cause man, there's some wild cats out here who take pride in all that. My dad and my granddad and my great granddaddy served and this and that, and I'm a patriot. So it's some people who got that camouflage on, who take it to the heart. Who they might even.
I doubt.
I'm not gonna say they probably the minority, but I know it's
their family here. If I was in the, I'm an ex-Marine.
Yeah.
I'm a Marine. If
Yeah.
I was in right now and they gave an order to attack, Georgia, I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing that. And I'm not gonna be the only one that's not doing that. I'm not gonna attack my own citizens.
Definitely. Now let's
Then
say
my
you a
people-
super duper. Now let's say you part of that 10% of super duper patriots, and your family from Idaho, and they tell you to do something in Pennsylvania. Well, you might be like, I'm not from here. I don't know them. I report to the man what he tells me to do. So I think it'll be about 10% of them.
And when he take it there to Pennsylvania, they got their own fire there too.
Agreed.
That's why everybody's stocking up right now for the ones that will follow that order. We got our own self-defense. That's why I'm telling y'all about investing in gold. If you're going to invest in gold, make sure it's a gold full metal jacket.
Absolutely.
Because we heading for a time when they're talking about invest in gold. First of all, look at this dude here. I just put him up there, let y'all see what I be dealing with. You say 1960, big one. And that's why I'm putting it up here, because it's funny to me. I'm not offended by this dude. He's a keyboard gangster. Big War, you're a big pussy. You too big to be that weak man up, and quit being a coward. Some dude hiding on the interstate.
Look like the ocean saying that to you, because that's a nice little landscape picture.
I'm the coward, but he got the ocean as his picture, so we can't see who he is. I'm the coward. But anyway, you
Yes, sir. Yes,
Let me
sir.
get you out of here. Where he went? Okay, you already blocked him. Okay. But them boys funny to me, man. I just laugh at them. When folks say, man, Big War, stop paying attention to your haters. I'm using their entertainment. I'm not mad at him. I just tell y'all about it so y'all can get a laugh like me.
Absolutely.
I'm not offended. That's why I don't mind showing you what he said. Just to show you how
Absolutely.
crazy these people are.
That's what it is, man. That's
This
what
dude
it
don't know
is.
who I am. I'm just some dude on the internet or whatever. I'm a big pussy. You don't even know me, dude.
That's some people's claim to fame, man.
He ain't got no. He's somewhere in his mama basement.
That's why he got to say stuff like that.
Somewhere in
That's
his
the
mama
reason.
basement. And he just heard his girlfriend say how handsome I was. And he can't stand that shit. His girlfriend on side of him saying, "Damn, he look good." What, bitch? Big Wall, you a pussy.
See, Big War,
work, man.
see, War, he gonna be one of them ones. He gonna be one of them 10% in the military. That it be people like him. They be one of them ones.
I got man. Look, I can't show it to you on here, but I got boxes of 5.56s.
Oh, you gonna be all right. You gonna be all right.
And I got military training.
Yeah, you gonna be all right.
First place I'm heading, and the shit pop off, I'm heading to the woods.
Cause we ain't building bunkers like we used to.
A word of advice to y'all: if you got your gear, you got all your shit together. Learn the woods. You need to be learning the woods now. When the shit pop off, head to the woods.
You got to.
Head to the woods. If you don't know how to survive in the woods, you ain't never been camping, you ain't never did nothing like that, you need to start learning right now. Head to the woods for cover. You can hide. You can set up, your little spots where you can see who coming and who going. You don't want to be in the city when the shit pop off.
Tell them learn how to start a fire.
Learn how to go learn some Boy Scout skills. Just basic Boy Scout skills.
For real.
How to live in the woods. How to live without your damn smartphone.
Yeah. Cause the iPhone can't start a fire for them. They screwed. It's over with.
Right. How to start a fire. You're gonna need to learn how to start a fire. If you ain't got something, if you don't know how to do it with 2 sticks rubbing together, that's pretty much impossible. You're gonna need to have some fire starting stuff right now. Have your hunting equipment, the way you probably gonna have to kill rabbits and shit. That's where we headed, baby. Sound crazy on? I'm a big old pussy. Since y'all my family, you ain't gotta listen to me if you don't want to. But when y'all hear the word that the shit done started, get to your nearest woods. You know how to tell you when a tornado hit, go into a closet, a low-lying area. When this shit was about to pop off, go find you some woods somewhere, some forest, and you should get you some camouflage gear. All that shit right now, what we're calling them white boy crazy for, you better join them.
Yeah.
When I
That's the only
used to
place you
join, when I
can
used to
go.
talk shit about them white boys out there in the woods practicing, and I was like, man, them folk crazy, survivalists or whatever you call them. Now,
Yeah.
you better be learning how to do that shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's getting wild.
This shit really happened.
Well, I mean, they we watching ourselves cause so much damage over these past couple centuries. We caused so much damage to the planet, and it's just got to be to a point to where the people who have, they're probably just sitting up there like, hey, the science is not lying. If we stay on this track and we keep doing things the way we do it, we're not gonna have a planet to live on. And if we feel like you, the feeble, the weak, people who not really advanced in society, they might just want to.
Did this man just give me $100,000?
They look like
How much is that?
it. Sure look
How
like
much
it.
is that? Am I rich now?
Should be.
I don't
That
know
look
how much
nice.
that is. 100. That
That
might be
look
some
nice.
foreign money. That might be $10.
Oh, it's definitely foreign, but it look nice.
There might be $10 some shit. Whatever it is, I thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know how much it is. If anybody know how much money it is, let me know. But I thank you though. And let me show this guy here. Motorized bike trips. Hey, I'm with you, brother, and I ain't saying hide, but you know what I mean by we need to be somewhere. You need to set up shop somewhere where you got the advantage. That's what I mean by the woods. That's what I mean by, find the forest, the woods, or whatever. I ain't talking about hiding. I'm talking about getting advantage. You don't want to be a sitting duck.
It's just at this point, it's just win. I hate to, I'm not a very fearful person or always want to try to scare people or nothing like that. But they've been warning us for so long. It's only a matter of time before things just really start to get ugly. All this Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, they're not conditioning us for all this crazy stuff for no reason. Freaking we desensitized to death now. Just everything that's going on in society, and it's not happening for no reason. So it's all about just trying to pinpoint when. That's all.
Yeah, motorized bike trip again. That's the problem. They probably gonna steal that shit again, man. And who going for that? Ain't no way she gonna. I got to be careful what I say. I just think it's some trickery in the mix. That's what I believe. I might, I could be a full-fledged conspiracy theorist now.
For sure.
That's just what I believe right now. That they got something up their sleeve. That's why they signed that little thing with the military. They got something up their sleeve. That's why they've been trying for so long to get our guns from us. The big guns. They don't want your pistol, they want the big guns.
Yeah, they want the big.
That's why they've been trying so hard to get them guns from us. So now it didn't work. They're gonna go with what they got.
Absolutely.
I ain't saying hide. I'm not saying go hide. He said, "Where you gonna hide?" I'm not saying hide. I'm saying get somewhere where you can see them before they see you, and that's normally in the woods. Tactical. That's normally in the woods where you can kind of like camouflage yourself. You want to win. We're trying to win. We ain't hiding. It's about winning. If you in the woods, you learn those woods, you know your area, you know where the water is, the creeks, the dams, the food you're going to need to eat. The food going to be in the woods if you want to still eat some meat.
Absolutely.
So that's why I'm telling y'all to get to the woods. You can be able to fish, you're going to be around some water, fishing, hunting, and just out the way. Because all of the shit going to be popping off in the cities. They're going to take the cities first. They ain't too worried about the country. And the woods, they want the cities. That's where everything at. The gas stations, the grid, the electricity, all that shit is in the big cities.
Yeah, it's over. It's over for me. It's over with for me, Big Ward.
What you mean?
I'm at ATL. We want we the Black Hollywood.
Oh yeah. Y'all in trouble.
Oh yeah, we Black Hollywood. I gotta get up out of here.
Well, Jeff, he said food would go quick with 300 million in the woods. Everybody ain't going to the woods though.
Yeah.
A lot of folks don't believe this shit gonna happen. Let me show you what he just said. He said food in the woods will go quick with 300 million. 300 million ain't going.
Nowhere close.
They ain't gonna even think about going. They ain't gonna believe it. It ain't real. They gonna buy into the propaganda. They gonna still be with her. They gonna trust the government. They ain't going nowhere.
Yep.
It ain't gonna be 300 million, I promise you.
Not at all.
You say 645 US dollars. That's how much that was, Nichelle? I know it wasn't no $645.
That's big.
No, I don't know. That was she said. I don't know how much it was.
If it is 645, that's big. That's nice.
Oh, he said, I'm only gonna buy time in the wood. That's all I'm trying to do is buy time. That's all we got is time. Every day you live, you just buying time.
Basically.
You're gonna die one day. You just trying to hold on for as long as you can.
That's what we're doing with Trump. We're trying to buy time.
I want to be the black guy in the horror movie, be the first one to die. You know the black dude in the horror movie, he gonna die first. I don't want to be that.
Immediately.
So I want to last as long as I can. So my best option is in the woods with my gear and with my ability to I know how to survive off the land.
Absolutely.
If you don't know how to survive off the land right now, I don't care where you are, you better start learning. Think of the game. And there's a lot of people listening that ain't gonna believe me. So therefore, you ain't got to worry about the woods being full because a lot of people don't believe what I'm saying. It ain't
It's
gonna
crazy.
be 300 million. I promise you, it ain't gonna be 300 million.
I thought China and Putin were going to be our biggest enemies, not ourselves.
No, they pretty much on our side.
I guess so.
The American people, not the American government.
Yeah.
Putin and China, they're not against the American people. They're against the American government.
Yeah,
which is
I agree.
against the American people as well. Our government is against the American people as well.
Yeah,
I know
absolutely.
that sounds crazy.
Does it?
But if you listen to me, just do it for fun. If you don't think what I'm saying gonna happen, just do it for fun. Learn how to go camping, learn how to hunt, learn how to fish, learn what you need to build a fire, have your tents and all that stuff, just for fun. You ain't gotta think that's gonna happen.
Why not?
You ain't gotta think that's gonna happen. Just do it for fun. Just in case I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Let's hope I am wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I know I'm not. The writing on the wall. Them folks just signed paperwork, authorized our military to attack us if need be. You say felons can't have guns. When the shit hit the fan, who gonna be checking your record? That what Travis Allen said, felons can't have guns. In a normal society, now.
Yeah.
This ain't normal.
Felons got guns right now.
They got guns right now, but I understand what he's saying. He don't want to go to jail. He want to abide by the law. But my point is, when the shit hit the fan, who gonna be checking your record? Hey,
Well,
you a felon?
Have somebody buy it for you.
Hey, when the shit hit the fan, the cops gonna be gone.
Yeah, tell your mama buy it for you.
Know what I'm saying? He can get a gun. What I'm saying is he don't want to get a, as far as he ain't supposed to have now, even if it's legal. Certain felons can't have guns. Depends on your felony.
Put it in your mama's name. Put it in her clause until you need.
Right. Just have it ready because when the shit hit the fan, ain't nobody gonna be checking your record to see if you're a felon. I promise you they ain't. Who gonna check you? The cop? They gonna be hiding. They're gonna be trying to protect their family. You know what I mean? If I was a cop doing this, if this shit pop off like I think it's gonna pop off, and I was a cop, I'm somewhere trying to get my family safe.
Oh yeah.
Every man for himself in this situation. Ain't gonna be no cops.
We worry about everybody else later.
Right. Ain't gonna be no cops. Just like when a hurricane hit and they give a mandatory evacuation. They let you know if we told you to leave and you don't leave, if something happened, ain't gonna be no help coming. This gonna be the same situation. When this shit pop off, it ain't gonna be no cops. So You got to protect yourself. You got to be ready to protect yourself. So even if you're a convicted felon, I ain't telling you to walk around with a gun right now. I'm saying when that shit happened, your record out the window.
Absolutely.
It's all about survival then. Your record out the window, all that convicted felon shit, that shit gonna be over with. Cause I think they're gonna end up having to let prisoners out of prison. Cause they can't leave them in there like sitting ducks, locked up. It'll come a time where they're gonna have to open the prisons up and just let them folks out. So
If they don't have to do it to put more people in.
something. Like I said, yeah, forget about calling 911. Ain't gonna be none of that. You the 911. That's why I'm telling y'all, whoever listening to me, it ain't no 300 million people listening to me right now. So therefore, you ain't gonna have to worry about wherever woods that you go to. It's gonna be flooded with people. It's gonna be a handful of y'all. I guarantee it's gonna be a handful. It ain't gonna be a whole lot of people. Cause most people gonna be still asleep.
Absolutely.
Most people they're gonna still trust the government. Everything gonna be all right. They're gonna see the soldiers marching down the street. Kamala Harris got us. I'm with her. I voted for her. I ain't worried. And them folk gonna come in there and knock your head off. So I want to do this one more time. I'm not gonna get out of here, y'all.
I definitely agree with you on that. But how do you feel about Trump's second assassination attempt?
I believe that both Donald Trump assassination attempts were staged to improve his popularity.
He don't need to improve his
To
popularity.
improve his popularity and to rebrand him as a victim and not a perpetrator. If you noticed, ever since the first assassination attempt, there has been almost no conversation on January 6th. There has been almost no conversation in Donald Trump initiating a riot in the nation's capital. No conversation at all. That was the purpose of these assassination attempts, to make Donald Trump look like a victim of crime and not a perpetrator of it. And they have done a very good job doing so. They playing games. They playing games, bro. They are absolutely playing games. You know, Art, when I look at this election, and as I've looked at this election since the last time you and I spoke, which was right after, Kamala declared she was going to step in with Joe, I believe that the global white power structure wants Kamala. I absolutely do. The Democratic agenda is so in alignment with the one world order, everything from the LGBT to the kids to the COVID, all of that is in alignment with what they want to do. The problem is Donald Trump is so popular. See, Donald Trump is a nationalist, Art. They don't want a nationalist. They don't want someone who's looking out for the best interests of America. They want someone who's looking out for the best interests of the global elites. And that is the Democrats. The question is, are they willing to cheat Trump out of the election and risk a full-scale revolt by poor white America? That's the question. That is the question. Are we willing to risk a social catastrophe if Donald Trump is cheated out of the election? In my opinion, Art, I believe he's the front runner. Even though they're reporting that Kamala has a slight edge, I'm not buying it. I believe Donald Trump is the front runner. And I believe he won the last election. I believe he beat Joe Biden, but got cheated. And it don't make a difference to me who wins, because none of them care about black folks. I want to be clear about that. I believe he beat Joe Biden. If he gets cheated again, I don't think white America takes this laying down. I cannot see white America taking this laying down if he gets cheated again. The question is, are they willing to risk a civil war, a potential civil war in this country if he's cheated again? That's the question. Brother, when I watched the presidential debate,
and that's what I was meaning with this title, is America headed for a civil war? That was the whole reason for this title, is America headed for a civil war. Because the only way, I believe, this is my belief, this is an opinion, YouTube. I believe, my opinion, the only way Donald Trump will lose is through some trickery.
It wasn't staged.
No, it wasn't staged.
I think it's coming from the Democratic side. I don't think it's a stage.
No, it's coming from both sides. They're all in it together, the Democrats and the Republicans. It was an inside job by some people he trusts, some Judases. He got Judases around him.
I'm sure he does.
So it's an inside job, baby. It ain't just Democrats.
Yeah, if I had to that sound about right. But if I put my bet in, I say it's coming from the Democratic side. Because everything that they put in motion over the last few terms, he's gonna start reversing a lot. Even though, they're all in cahoots, they're all kind of working towards the same goal, but he's gonna be kind of undoing or attempting to undo a lot of things that have been put in play, and a lot of the mindsets that have been put in play as well. But that would just be my opinion. But either way it goes, I don't think anything was staged, for sure.
No, it happened for real.
I saw the reaction on his face. He was 38 hot. He was hot.
And not just that, who more popular in the world right now than Donald Trump? Why he need to do that for more popularity? He already popular.
Yeah.
Who's more popular in the world than Donald Trump right now? Michael Jackson dead.
Snoop Dogg.
Man, that dumb. But anyway, why do Donald Trump need to do something for his popularity? Come out from January 6th. Them folks ain't forgot about no January 6th. He need to stage a assassination attempt so they can forget about January 6th. Man, bullshit. He gonna have a whole secret. He gonna have a whole Secret Service. The Secret Service work for Joe Biden. So how Donald Trump gonna get the Secret Service to be in on it? They don't work for him. They work for whoever the current president is. The current president got to give Secret Service the orders who to go protect. So if they work for Joe Biden, how Trump gonna get him to go along with his staged assassination attempt? How he get the Secret Service to be a part of it? It's a lot of people. If it was staged, it's a lot of people that had to be a part of it other than Donald Trump. That's a lot of people to join in on that on a hoax.
Now he does have his small little crew of them since he was a former president, though, right?
Yeah. I mean, all still presidents have those.
Yeah.
But the current president determined how many he get and what have you. Like he requested, like he wanted more. Joe Biden had to approve it. He didn't. Joe Biden didn't approve for him to have more Secret Service than what he already had. He got to get permission from Joe Biden.
Are they still pushing the Project 2025 thing?
Every now and then, anybody falling for that shit.
Yeah, I haven't heard much about that recently.
They don't need to do no more debating, no more none of that. Everybody got their mind made up who they're gonna vote for.
You should.
They don't need to do no more town halls. They don't need to do shit.
Yeah.
Everybody mind, whoever you're gonna vote for, your mind already made up.
Yeah, it's pretty much a wrap.
But the problem is, I don't think it's gonna be fair and square.
Well, it never was.
That's my opinion. if it's fair and square, she gonna get washed.
Especially since the electoral college has the final say. So
That's some bullshit.
our votes kind of just for play. Our votes kind of like monopoly money, but you know,
Well,
it matters a little bit, but not.
that's what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
So until next time, y'all stay up. I would suggest, like I said, learn how to do some survival in the woods. I already have it pre-planned what woods you're going to. I already have all that mapped out. Don't wait till the last minute.
Do it now.
People are buying up ammo by the gallons. You know, I'm just saying gallons. Ammo
The
don't come in
truckload.
gallons. People are buying up ammo. Y'all take your head to the academy and try to buy some bullets and see what happens. People are buying up ammo. I'm not the only one that think like this. So you ain't got to listen. Do what you want to do. Get it, got it good. Bye.